That is true. The entrance must be perfectly timed. Welcome, everyone, to Ethanheimer. We are 2% away from the atomic bomb. So, you know what's happening tonight? We are going to go to war. Actually, there's not going to be much of a war, considering I'm harnessing the power of the sun against these land creatures, which don't even have any technology to fight back with. So I guess this is a great time to start before we get to the green biters or the green variations or whatever. Welcome, everybody. William, before the stream, says Ethanheimer or Ethan uses farts to bomb the aliens in the submission. Did you guys hear the Eska crack, by the way? Weird tokenish figure. I cracked it right as the intro started. Welcome, Fitz. Welcome, weird tokenish figure. Welcome, Kevin. Those Eskas are laced. I wish they were laced. Welcome, Kevin. I am become Ethan, destroyer of worlds. That's a great quote. Ethan's not looking menacingly at the camera, waiting for the music to stop so he can start the stream. That's exactly what I was doing and reading the chat. Quick ball check, all okay? Autobots roll out. I have 2 cats here, by the way. The cats are going to hang out with us too. Hey, what's up, Stringer? It is time. It is time to... The atomic bomb has just finished. And hey, Sean, what's going on? Nice to see everyone here for the first ever Trinity test in Factorio. Hello, everyone. Be on for about 2 hours-ish, 2-3 hours-ish, you know, the usual. Playing some Factorio. Here's the plan. Obviously, we have the atomic bomb now. I did already see what the ingredients are. So the ingredients are relatively simple. We're just going to go ahead and get them started at my station. Let's head on over there. By the way, let me know if the sound game audio is good. I always... oh, by the way, I have a new train set up, so I'll show you guys that what's going on there once we get started. Hopefully there's no... hopefully the camera looks good, or the video looks good, rather. Since I'm streaming, I'm downscaling the stream, so trying something new today. Okay, so here we go. Let's jump out of the spider and start making the atomic bomb. I guess we'll put in some... Actually, you know what? We'll put in some speed modules, because I feel like the atomic bomb deserves just a straight-up speed module. I think that makes sense. And yeah, there we go. Let's start that. Audio is fine. Thank you, Fitz. I got a cat here. Hopefully she comes on camera. She's on her. She's on a new little one of those cardboard like things that they like to scratch on, cardboard posts or whatever. But it's in the design of a TV, of a of a tube TV, so she can go inside and all that stuff. So I put her right beside me. One day I'll get a camera so you guys can see the cat if she wants to stay there. If she doesn't stay there, maybe I can employ a retention mechanism like Hassan. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, anyways, so I have I would never do that. I have a new tray, not this one. I have a new train here, which is offloading all the iron. So you guys have told me last stream that you shouldn't have made trains too big. So I still have my usual train, which is going around delivering defense materials and whatnot to, well, this isn't really delivering much to this area, but that's okay. It's delivering defense stuff to all of these outposts, particularly this one, because this one has the most pollution here, and there's all these big biter nests that take forever to clear out with conventional weapons. And of course, I have all the mining infrastructure set up here as well. I think I started this last stream, and I finished it off stream. So that's what's kind of going on here. So I have a separate train now for that. I didn't, okay, I know you can do like multiple trains on and do circuits and stuff. What's the cat doing now? Okay, she's gone over there. I didn't want to figure that out just yet, so I just ended up building another set of tracks. All right, so I know it's probably inefficient or whatever, but I'll figure out signals another day. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? She just knocked off something over. One sec, chat. Okay, it was just my lens cleaner. I don't care about that. Sorry, Luna. Every time I start streaming, when I start talking on the microphone, she's like, okay, I gotta go investigate anything that's new around this area. It takes forever equals why bots exist. Oh, I know. I still gotta get better with the bots. But so what I meant was, yeah, like, okay, if I made bots with these, I use the spider, so or was it the spider or the tank? I don't know. I just had a bunch of trucks in my inventory and I laid them out. So it actually didn't take that long. I don't think it was stream worthy. Anyway, so these guys are gonna start attacking soon, right? So luckily we have our defenses pretty well optimized on here, I think. We don't have any green biters yet, so I'm not too pressed about that, but we do have our first atomic weapon now. So we're gonna go and play around with that. I don't know how big the radius is. It says 400 damage plus 720 explosive. Area of effect size 3. At damage is 1000. And times 3 again. So whatever. We're going to go play around with it. Try to destroy some biter nest and see how that goes. Okay, so let's go. Where's the spider? There it is. Stringer says, I would never do that. I'm not evil. Continues to make a nuclear bomb devoted to delivering to the locals. Takes forever. Hey, what's up, Moogie? What's going on? Nice to see you. I was expecting to use a signal Yo, Ethanheimer. What's up, T9? Zenon. Nice to see you. Tabby's doing all I can to remove Ethan's focus to kill us all. Thank you, Tabby. Yeah, she loves roaming around here when I'm talking on to the camera. Likewise, the Tordy loves to come by when I'm talking on the phone if I have like a work phone call or something. So just never ends with the cats. Okay, so how do I fire this? I can put it on the, yeah, nice. I can put it on the thing. Okay. So I don't know how well this is gonna go if I put it on. I might want to try it on foot first, because it seems like it's going to be chaos if I just start firing atomic bombs en masse. You know what I mean? So maybe, let's pick up whatever we can while we're sitting here. And then let's head over and see how this works, right? Because this is what I've been waiting for so long. Okay, a huge battle. And then, okay, what I'm planning to do the rest of the stream after I, clear out these biters is I want to get access to this coal. Because the coal that I'm currently using, where's the coal actually? I only have 300,000 and, a little bit left. So I could, yes, I could go to this, but that's like so minuscule. I would much rather just, you know, get into this 5.8 million and not waste my time with these little patches. Excuse me. I don't know if you guys heard that. I think the camera might have caught that. Anyways, so this coal, once I finish mining up all this, I can just relocate this infrastructure to here, and that's fine. But I want to get access to all the coal that is happening down there. Chaos equals good streaming content. Oh, absolutely. Like, I'm all about the testing things on stream for for your entertainment. Authority is over here in the call to send information to Russia. Well, it's usually the Americans are the ones who want to know if someone's developing nuclear weapons, right? We're gonna have Trump's army show up at my doorstep here. We heard somebody was enriching uranium. Hey, what's up, kitty cats? Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're just about to deliver these presents to the locals. We're gonna see how that goes. So finally, oh, by the way, I should get some other research started, right? So maybe let's do, can I do space yet? By performing the, okay, so I have to do something. Send a satellite to orbit. So I have to build a rocket. Do I have the rocket yet? No, I don't. So let's build the rocket. Pretty sure I can get this done this stream. If I get it done this stream, I mean, if my factory allows me to, because I might not have the production for yellow vials, then maybe we'll build that at the end of the stream too. And then that'll sort of, what's this guy doing? And then that'll sort of get us ready for space age, I think. Can I cross this? Oh, I can. Okay. All right, here we go. We're gonna, well, maybe I want to go around because maybe it'll be smarter to do that, right? I feel like that would be smarter. Also, it just occurred to me now that I'm about to get myself into a whole lot of trouble with the amount of biters that are there. And I'm gonna have probably a lot of them coming this way. So let's just do a couple more flamethrower turrets. Just for fun. Okay, get those guys set up, and I have things already. So at least that way, when they're trying to maul me, they're not going to get very far. Let's just get some more oil to this area here. And then we'll do something like that. And then we'll put in this. So very easy setup there. And then we'll put some gates in here. I think I don't know if I have any gates. There it is. We'll just make 4 gates. Now, you guys like it when I build the gates the proper way, so I will do that this time, just for you. Okay, let's go. Any last words of encouragement? Don't say it too loud. Orange will show up at your doorstep. Oh, Russia wants to make more powerful ones like yours. All right, well, let's see if these compare to... by the way, how do you shoot again? It's been a while since I've... Okay, so flamethrower... This is the shoot, okay. Gotta figure this out. All right, here we go. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Completely wiped them out. Holy smokes. That obliterated them, I think. Look, they're all gone. Obviously, now they're... There's no point in trying to fight them. Let's just have my defenses take care of it. That is sick. Okay, whoa, a lot of damage here for some reason. How come we have all this damage? That never happened before. Do I need more walls? Maybe I need more walls too. This might be bad, chat. If this is how much damage, I wasn't looking to see what the damage, how it started. But if that's what's going to happen, we might be in for a lot of trouble. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's see what the damage occurred from. Oh my goodness! What happened there? Are they carrying explosives? Are you serious? Why is there so much wall damage all of a sudden? I don't understand. They got superpowers from radiation exposure? Oh no, chat, this is bad. This is really bad. I need to get some walls here ASAP. They probably did. I believe you, Kevin. Do I have any wall deliveries here? I have missile. I only have offensive weapons. I believe this was supposed to be for walls. So that's kind of unfortunate. I had no idea. Kamikaze biters. Like, look at that. They obliterated my walls. I think the Spidertron shoots. Oh, did it really? It's an automatic shot. That makes sense. That makes sense. I hate how Ethan is now knowledgeable enough to prevent attacks. We're all at fault. You guys are at fault for that, to be honest, but it's okay. it's okay. I have to obviously get some walls because I mean I can't I can't sustain that sort of damage. I should have brought walls on the train. It's the one thing that I've been forgetting. I have all these offensive weapons on my train and nothing that's defensive. You must have explosive. Yeah, I think the Spidertron was shooting it like the chat said. Like Moogie mentioned that, and I think it was just Moogie, yeah, that was saying that. I didn't see exactly why because it happened so quickly. And even the second time, I didn't really see it. But the Spidertron was... I parked it in the worst spot. I didn't know this thing shoots automatically. Or maybe someone told me, but I forgot. So nonetheless, I have to go back and get walls, and then we'll start the... Actually, the rocket cycle is coming along. I might get to build that this episode. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, I do have repair packs there, but I forgot all about the walls. I guess because I didn't expect the walls to be like completely obliterated like they were. So, anyways, we'll just wait for... There should be wall deliveries on the... I guess not. Let's do some wall deliveries, and then we'll load them on the train. Like, honestly, I don't think I need any more cannon shells because let's remove that and let's put wall deliveries on the train instead, because like I don't use the tank anymore, so what's the point of the explosive cannon shells? Let's take the walls and we'll do 400 walls. So I guess like that or something, whatever. And then when the train comes by, we'll delete all of the... Where's the train at now? Train is... Okay, it's doing its last loop around here. So it's got a couple stops. Ethan's home. It's got a couple stops, but it'll... Well, yeah. Quite a few stops. But it'll come by and... see, I have repair packs as well. Don't forget you can remote control your spider. Shift click to queue up movement commands. Okay, shift click. Shift click. I must have re-entered the vehicle using J. I must have rebinded that. I'll have to check what that is. Is this shift J maybe? No. Anyways, it's yeah, I'll have to check my bindings later on. Wait until he knows that he can only remote control but also make multiple spiders follow each other? No way, that's cool. I mean, they seem to cause a lot of chaos. I don't need that. Considering what just happened, so... Let's put these in here. I don't need all these cannon shells. I mean, I guess they're good to have just in case, right? Like just in case items, but... Okay, the train should be... Yeah, it's had 2 more stops, and then it'll loop its way back around. It's got a long ways to go, but... Actually, I should remove these stops as well. These stops are inconvenient to help look at on the map. An army of Spidertrons walking in a group armed with nukes. Need to go to the map and click the vehicle. Oh, okay. Okay, so I click on the map. Drive remotely. Ah, okay. No way. That is so cool. That's how fast it moves? Wow. I guess it does, right? That's so much better. Like, just before the stream chat, I was looking for the spider, and it was parked all the way across my base, or my factory, and it took me forever to get to it, like, relatively speaking. So that's actually really cool to know. Okay, so I'll have to rebind it so it actually works by clicking on it or something. Okay, the train, 1 more stop, and then it'll come back. While that's happening, here's the thing, I don't want to forget. I just know that I'm going to forget if I leave this post right now. So how do you automate? Okay, you don't have to tell me exactly, but what would I use to automate this? Is it, do I give it like a loop, like a train track loop, but instead of a train track, do I just give it like coordinates to go to? Or do I have to use something here? Let's see. Power switch, display panel, select this combinator. I don't know what any of these do. I have not played around with them before. It seems to me like it would be in this tab. Artillery, I haven't even played around with artillery yet. I think it would be somewhere in here, right? Okay, here's the train. Let's remove these. And then load in the walls, and then make sure that the walls are at each station. So, you know what? Let's get on the train. And then, look at this big brain play here. Drive this remotely to the next station. Let's see who wins. Okay, and then we'll unload the defenses there. You want to automate the spiders to send stuff? Well, I want to operate the spider with nuclear weapons on it, so it's automatically roaming. They do not patrol. Okay. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Icarus was taken. Nice to see you. They do not patrol. People have been asking for it. Okay. So what's the point of like making them follow each other then? Are they just basically tankers or something that carry materials from one place to another? It's on your hotbar all the way to the right. The image that looks like a spider, click that. Okay, I'll play around with that as soon as I get out. I guess I could have probably taken the I'm still here. Holy smokes. I thought I was going to be pretty close, but I mean, you know what? At least I can park the spider here and defend against anything that might want to. Look at all the trees that are gone. Oh no. That's horrible. Okay, anyways, I don't want to get too close because I don't want to have a major problem here. Let's park this here. I think I'm going to be good for now. I guess these are the nuclear explosion spots. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, here we go. Finally, we're moving. People have well, you can do that just by controlling it and using it like you are mounted. Okay, Spidertrons can use personal bots and build stuff. Bringing more Spidertrons with all this stuff accelerates the process. That works on all vehicles, by the way. Okay, that's referring to the remote control. I knew it worked on the train. I didn't know it would work on the tank, like the tank, for instance. So I can do that with the tank. I guess I would need. Oh, I can. That's cool. I guess I need fuel for it, but actually, okay. Now this thing's got my tank. Is that good? I kind of want the tank. All right. Well, I guess the tank's just gonna get stuck there on that thing. I'm sure one day I'll get it back. Not exactly sure. I guess I deconstructed from like technically a remote location, and then the thing came. Now I don't think I need I don't anticipate the walls to be that badly damaged, especially not here where there's not too much going on. Like these guys are hardly a threat. They haven't even really gotten that big yet. It's more here that I'm worried about because I'm making so much pollution, and not to mention that I'm about to make a lot more because I have to start digging out this coal as well. And actually, there's lots of coal here. And then look at I have to clear all these out. So we'll see. And he never got it back. I guess I'll go back and like if I eventually connect all of my tell me, chat. Is like the end goal of Factorio to connect your entire like map with roboports? Because obviously, if the roboports are connected all the way, I could get it back, right? Like that little guy would just follow me wherever like the zones are, and eventually deliver it back to me, right? Is that kind of how it's supposed to work? Okay, now this thing here, I'm gonna. There we go. Let's take that out. And now we have basically everything ready to go. There we go. Look at all our bots. Here they go. I think I have more construction bots as well that I can drop in. Almost the exact same colors of the commuter rail. Like the pink. There we go. We got lots of bots now for this area. I'm not gonna lie. I do sometimes I'm impressed by how useful bots are, to be honest, because like you guys have seen me play many times. I often forget that I have to use the bots to be more efficient. Oh no, I'm stuck. This is like an Oni where the duplicant builds themselves in. Yes and no. I mean, automating the bots is the best way to achieve big production, but you can pretty much finish the game without doing that. All right. Okay, so let's go back and get this guy. And then basically, as much as okay, let me just test something. Am I going to get damage here? I guess I don't get damage here if I go in the radiation. But boom. Oh, I love that. Chat, that is like, I've gone so many, you know, I'm 80 hours into the game, and this is the very first atomic. Look at that. That's so cool. You can just park this thing and then just go ham on these guys. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Oh, that is awesome. Like this is I feel like I'm playing Fallout and I just got the mini nuke for the first time. Oh, I'm out of ammo. You know when you first get the mini nuke and you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna use this for the next hour. That's kind of how I feel. My first ever game was Fallout 3, by the way. My first ever Fallout. And then I eventually... I have the other, like the Fallout, the very first ones, but have not played them. Okay, so let's just finish the rest of the research then. I have to launch a rocket. I'm launching a rocket this episode too, because I got it unlocked, so... But before we do that, let's go ahead and clear out these biters. And then we'll go back and get some more atomic weapons. Oh, this is just so powerful. I mean, I am immensely satisfied by the combat in this game, even though it's very. Like, I think it's because it's very simplistic, but it's so satisfying to destroy all the biters. And then I'll put down a whole bunch of these guys. But before I do, I guess I'll have to expand like my wall, right? Like I have to push them back into this peninsula. Actually, it's not a peninsula, into this southern corridor here, and then block this area off. Possibly somewhere here. So this is going to be a massive infrastructure investment that I'm probably not going to get to this stream, just because I want to do something like the rocket. Who knew nukes could be so much fun? I mean, they're just so satisfying, especially since you play so long without. I'm sure a more experienced Factorio player can get them a lot quicker, but you know, for me to play 80 hours and to have like an overpowered... This is what I'm saying. Like the progression system in this game is just perfect. Absolutely perfect to satisfy you, like to make it so that you felt like you accomplished something by the end of it. You know, I'm actually having more fun in this end game than I am. I don't know if this is I'm pretty sure it's end game since I'm at the rocket, but I'm having more fun in this end game than I would be at the Oni end game. Like first of all, I will say I think it's significantly easier because I'm only worried about myself, and it's pretty easy to keep myself out of harm's way, especially if you have a very strong defense and a very strong offense throughout your entire game. Unlike Oni, where you constantly have to battle shortages and food and all that stuff. So the experience so far has been a lot more relaxing to get here. And when you go to build something like, you know, the atomic bombs, for instance, which seem like incredibly overpowered compared to things that you get in the base game, like in the early on in the game, you don't really have to have a lot of infrastructure investment to build them. Like I just literally have bots delivering. Like let me show you my setup. Oh, it's actually back here. Like I literally have just bots delivering everything to this thing, and then I'm making the bombs right there. Oh, they only have 10 on each stack. Okay, so this thing can go here. I still have not gotten the tank back. That's okay. One day I'll get the tank back. So that's fine for now. And let's go build some rockets. Pretty much endgame space science is used for the infinite researches. Okay. This is not even close to the artillery. It's extremely satisfying once you get it right and in huge numbers. Okay. Let's do a rocket launch, and then we'll do artillery. All right. So how do I make the silo? First of all, where is the silo? Silo needs, holy smokes. Okay, 1,000 steel plates, 200 engine units, a concrete. And this, can I make this in? Do I have to make this in my person, or can I make this? I'd rather not sit there building it. So, okay, I can use the green assembler. All right. So let's do a green assembler with this. We'll put it somewhere close by, so it's a little bit more manageable. Something like right here. It's already got power. All that stuff is already done for us. And now I need a whole bunch of stuff. So what do I need again? It's gonna take a while to remember all this stuff. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things: steel plates, blue processing, engine units, pipe, and concrete. Okay, so I need 5 different things. Let's do fast. I guess the fast 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, it didn't really work out the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. And then I doubt that I'm going to need it more than a regular offloader. I guess just 1 silo is probably good for now, by the way. Like, how many silos do I need? I probably don't need a whole lot, right? So just do 1 for now. So let me see if I can remember this, because I have a horrible memory. Boom, 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 boom. So first of all, I need pipes, which are right there. So easy enough. I need steel plates. Where are the steel plates? So 1,000 steel plates. I guess I can do 200 at a time. I don't need to have a whole bunch, right? This thing is probably not going to keep up anyway. I need steel plates. Okay, I already forgot. I'm going to say concrete was one of them. Can I get 3 out of... Okay, so yeah, concrete, pipe. Oh, motors and processing units. Okay. So concrete, so motors. The electric motor. Where is the electric motor? I've only gone through this menu 1,000 times, but I'm still not sure where the electric motor is. Okay, electric. There it is. Electric motor. We'll do 100 at a time, I guess. Actually, 200 is probably... Yeah, 100 is probably good. Put this in there. And then blue processing units. I already have some. Processing units. There it is. So we'll do 200 of those. And then concrete. Is it this concrete, or is it the other concrete? Which concrete was it? Silo. Silo's for sure in the military, right? Oh, it's right here. No, that's the landing. Oh, that's... So rockets, yeah, concrete, the regular concrete. And of course, we'll do probably speed. Probably want to make this a lot quicker, right? So concrete, boom. Do 100 at a time. All right. So let's see that in action. I guess if I turn these the right way, that would probably help. Okay, here we go. We're so close to space age, guys. Only need 1 Ethan. Only 1? Okay, so once I make 1, I'll stop it. For base game, at least. Okay. He's outputting into requester chests. Yeah, I mean, I thought I was going to make a couple. He'll figure it out. It's the simple concrete. I guess 1 is fine. As soon as it starts, I'll stop it. By the way, cheers, I do have the Esca tonight. Okay, so while that's happening, let's work on artillery as well. We'll do a whole bunch of things. So artillery needs steel plate, gears, red units, and concrete. Let's see if I can remember that. So put this, let's put this somewhere here. So it's 4 things. We'll do blue chest. I need more blue chests. Where's the blue chest? Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Okay, I need gears. Gears, where are the gears? I need steel plates. Oh, you know what? I just realized that I don't have to have all these chests, right? I mean, I can just request multiple things to one chest. Whatever, like... For this whole time, I've been doing multiple chests for the same thing. Okay, and then I'm missing one more. What's the what's the last one? Red circuits, right. So red is easy, red is here. I always do that. I always overcomplicate things, but no worries. So artillery can go here. And then once again, I'll just flip this around so it's more better. Put some efficiency modules down. And the rocket is not done yet. So the rocket's taking quite a while, I guess. I guess if I only need one, I'll just do speed. Okay, so we'll just take all these out. Oh no, I'm all full. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I guess I don't need all these pipes. And then I have lots of nuclear bombs. I should get the nuclear bombs delivered en masse as well. So we'll do 20. And then I don't need... I guess I'll keep the 400. I might need that. And then whatever. These can be... I'll just make these into red chests. And then they can do whatever. You know what? I'll put a buffer chest here as well, because these guys are going to be waiting for places to put that. Okay, so now we have everything figured out. We have our first rocket silo. Very cool. Disable that, and then just have a bunch of extra crap. Probably don't need that. I don't need the fish. I don't need all this stuff. I don't need this. I don't know why I have that. I need... The rails are nice to have, I think. I still haven't used the purple chest for anything. Do I need... I don't need all these blue things. How many blue things are they delivering? Okay, let's just do 100 blue things. And then the motors, I don't need all the motors either. Okay, and then the engines. We'll keep the engines. Okay, let's make a rocket silo. Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. Okay, let's put it in a pretty good spot. Probably needs a lot of combustible materials, so probably somewhere here. Probably right there. All right, needs some power. I love that you can just bring a power like thing to a massive silo like this. Okay, cool. So we need blue, low density, and rocket fuel. Hey, what's up, Eureka? Go Vulcanus. Is that what this world is called? Getting real excited to do Space Age playthrough. I am excited now. This is looking good. Finally at the rockets. Does he have the LSD line? An LDS line? I don't even know what that is. Do I have that, chat? What does that mean? This is what I have. I have all this. You need a lot of them. Go Gleba. Okay, let's get some rocket fuel in here. We'll do this the easy way this time instead of the hard way. So put this thing here, and then we'll do a requester chest. It's not on a network, apparently. So I'll put that in a pretty good spot there. And then we'll do rocket fuel. Like, you guys are right, though. The robots do make things a lot easier. I literally don't have to build any more conveyors if I don't want to. I mean, I think conveyors are still probably better if you want to have like a long stream of things happening all at once. But if I'm just launching like one rocket, I don't know how long a rocket takes to launch, but you know, if you just launch one rocket periodically, you don't need probably that much rocket fuel, right? So let's get the rocket fuel in here. Rocket fuel. like that. We'll do 40. We'll do low density structures, 50. And what was the last one? Oh, blue. Blue circuits again. They're everywhere. I'm probably going to be running out of blue circuits in a minute. Pretty shortly. Okay, and then obviously, just do a whole bunch of efficiency modules. Rocket inventory. We need a satellite. All right, so let's get this built. This is a rocket part. I guess that's cool to have. Okay, I made one rocket part. I guess I'll have to extract that. Put that right there, I guess. And put it in a box here. Oh, no, the rocket gets built on the pad. All right, well, obviously. So that's what this progress bar is for. All right. And then a satellite. Satellite needs also a bunch of stuff. Let's go build a satellite. Oh, you know what? I should have repurposed the rocket module that I had going on here for the satellite. Because it probably needs a lot of the same stuff. So let's build this again. And then we'll build this thing here. So satellite. I guess I just need one satellite, right? But so okay, let me see if I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So low density structure, blue unit, rocket fuel, solar panel, battery, and radar. Okay. So battery, radar. Oh, okay. Battery, radar, rocket fuel. Nope, keep doing the wrong thing. Rocket fuel. Low density structure. No, I keep doing that again. Low density structure. Okay, I'm lost now, but I'm pretty sure blue processing. Yeah, blue processing. Oh, and battery. Do I have the battery? No, I don't have the battery. Accumulator. I don't have any more low densities. That's funny. There we go. And then... what was the last one? Oh, yeah, solar panel, right? Did I have solar panel? Okay, so there we go. That should be good enough for at least one. How many low things do I have? Do I need? I need a lot. Okay, anyways, I just need one satellite, so... let's see. Vanilla Factorio, the game ends with rocket. Space Age starts with a rocket. Okay. Well, the actual game. In Space Age, you actually have to launch a shit ton of stuff to get into space to be that proportion. Okay. To be that portion. This works like lab to build the rockets. Gotcha. Yeah, so that was the rocket thing. Grim the engineer. Chat, have we managed to blow himself up yet? Oh, you have so little faith, Grim. I have not blown up myself yet. But welcome to the stream chat, by the way. Cheers. Okay, so right-click, shift, click the silo, shift, left-click, click that box. Works for pretty much all requesters. I think I rebound that key. That's why it doesn't do anything. I mean, I can copy, but I don't know. It doesn't do anything else besides that. Bro, it's been so long, I forgot about satellites. Just his walls, says Kevin. Yeah, that's true. I did blow up my walls. Moogie says the productivity modules in the blue circuit assemblers. Oh, that's right. I could do that. Let's go do that. Actually, I'll take the spider. Do I have productivity? I think I do, yeah. I should make some better productivity ones, though. I certainly have the capacity to do that. Where are the... so I have a lot of blue ones, so... you know what? Let's build some of these guys. I'm pretty sure I'm already building. Let's see. Some of these modules somewhere. Maybe I'm not. Okay, maybe I'm not building those. Let's try to figure that out. I'm building... what am I building? Oh, I am. See, they're right here. I knew I was building them somewhere. It's just taking forever because I'm waiting on the red assembler. Yeah, these guys. And these guys are waiting for copper. And then the copper is waiting for copper ore. So it's just a huge bottleneck right now with my copper, which is interesting because I have so much copper production here. Do I need a fourth line of copper to make this work, chat? I think I do. I think the problem is that I'm splitting it. Well, I guess this splitter works because this is full. I guess I need to have two going this way. So I can definitely help make that happen. Like, I think this is already backed up, so there's no point in having this one just sit here and doing nothing. Let's make another copper route. That would be so helpful, I think. And by the way, this is doing nothing, so I can literally switch this around and make it into an existing copper rail here. So this is... Oh. Yeah, let's do this. And we'll quickly get this sorted. Just bring another line down here. Take this off. I'm not going to be too happy if that stays there. This used to... Okay, so what I'm replacing now is this used to be my my copper... Well, I guess I'll take it out here. This used to be my copper ore delivery system when I still had copper ore being mined out from the center of my base, which was from the very beginning of the game. So now I'm just repurposing this into another copper delivery system instead of doing the splitting action here. So what I think I'll do is, since I have all this happening anyway on this side, is just bring this over, put this here. Which way is this going, by the way? This is going up that way. Okay, so we'll send it like this. Right? No, it's going... which way is this going? It's hard to tell. I think I built this wrong. I think it's supposed to be like this. All right, cool. Okay, so let's do this over here. We'll make this like that. We'll make this like that, and there we go. And then we'll do another split here, I guess, just to make sure everything is being equalized. So we'll do something like this. That works, right, chat? I don't see a reason why that wouldn't work. Seems like pretty good setup to me. Okay, basically my biggest bottleneck is also this side, so let me do that too. I don't know. I think that's good. This should make splitters that are 4 or 5 lengths long. He blew himself up a couple streams ago. That I did. I did blow myself up multiple times. Alt right click was copy. Okay, so yeah, the copy and the shift does work for me. It's the other stuff that I don't like. I rebound my keys to the TGFH because that's how I like playing, and I also did it on my mouse. So I have one of these mouse here, the MMO mouse, and so it helps me out immensely because I'm not very good with remembering a lot of button controls. So this is just like immensely easier. But since I've rebounded a lot of stuff, whenever the stream tries to help me with specific commands, sometimes I won't have that functionality. Send fish to space first. Okay, I will. Also, productivity modules into the rocket silo. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to build them first because, like I said, my red circuitry is incredibly far behind. I guess it doesn't make sense to hang on to these if this isn't working, so let me just put those in there. Actually, where am I storing all my copper coils? I'm pretty sure I could probably... Like, copper coils are now on the way, right? So wherever my... I was gonna say duplicates. Wherever my robots are getting them from, maybe I could just have them deliver extras. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, let's just take a bunch of these and then put them in these machines, I guess. Because why not? Well, these are the machines down here that need the most help because they get the least amount of copper. So there's no point in me having this copper if these machines are not working, right? So this seems like a Pretty good strategy to me. Put some copper in there, and then I'll put the last of my copper in there. All right. And I also don't need these, so put those in there. And then get rid of the stone. Okay, cool. So now I have more red things coming out. I should increase the productivity of this as well, but I guess there's really no point if I don't have the capacity to supply it with copper coils. Like, these ones aren't even being supplied, so I might have to increase the copper coil productivity before I even focus on that. But anyways, at least now this is full. Like, I just didn't realize how much copper I would need, I guess. A little bit naive in that sense. Thanks for all the fish. Also, also productivity modules in the labs as well. People forget you can put them there. So the labs for me, well, first of all, there's been long stretches with me not having anything. You know what? I'm gonna stop this research because I'm using the red circuits for something here, right? Like, I think these ones make the red. Yeah. So instead of using the red for here, I'll let the red get backed up a little bit and go for the productivity modules instead. So we'll make productivity first, and then we'll make the productivity into the number 2s, and then we'll make them into number 3s, I suppose. And that will help out a lot with the red circuits, I think. And we'll also replace these with the green. And then while I'm cooking here, let's put, there we go. Let's put the productivity modules that I do have. Wait, why can only be used in intermediate products? What does that mean? Intermediate. I never got that before. Can only be used in intermediate products. Well, I guess the speed module would work just as well in here, since this is like a huge bottleneck. But you know what? Speed is irrelevant if I don't have the reds. So let's go over here and change all these. Okay, am I making... let's see. I'm pretty sure I'm making the red accumulators. Or sorry, the green ones. So let's get those on delivery. I am making them. Perfect. So let's take out this. I don't need the... I'm just going to use green from now on. So actually put that in the trash. And then I'm going to replace all of these with green. Okay, so that should be way better, I think. And then I'm going to add some speed modules, because why not? Actually, add them down here because these ones are producing more frequently. I mean, I have enough. I have enough defense now that I don't think I need to worry about the extra pollution this will make. And I much rather have more red circuits happening than not. The only place that's undefended is my... Oh, now I'm out of green. Oh, man, I'm out of green now? How am I out of green? Okay, green's being split. It's basically just going back. It cannot be used in the final products. The only things like steel close... I gotcha, okay. I've never gotten that error before. So, inevitably, chat, I'm out of green, but I have a lot of green going in directions which is full. So, literally, all the green should just be going into my... into these areas. So, there's not a whole lot I can do here. Wait, this green isn't even working. I have no iron here. Oh my goodness, now I'm out of iron. Holy shit. This is like going right back to basics in Factorio. Just out of everything. I need to increase I need to increase this production as well, I guess. You know what? This is way too full. And I'm splitting this way too many times. Like, okay, first of all, this is like irrelevant. I should just put all these in here. Something like this. Something like that to help me out a little bit. Anyways, let's worry about that in a minute. We got a lot of issues all of a sudden that is not as relevant as this. Look, I have lots of artillery. This is what's more important. Let's get artillery set up. I'm pretty sure those use the cannons, right? So if I put this guy down here, what does this take? This takes artillery shell. Okay, never mind. How do you make artillery shells? I need explosives, cannon shells, and radar. Wow. All right. That is quite the amount of stuff. So fine, so be it. So artillery shell. Okay, explosives, cannon. Okay, I have lots of these. I have some radar and explosives. So explosives. First of all, cannon shells. Request explosives. Where are the explosives? Oh, hey, Crimson Riots. Thank you for the sip of Eska. Appreciate that. Hello, hello. I'll catch up with the chat in just a second. I just got... I'm in the zone right now, chat. For figuring stuff out. And then radar. Okay, there we go. We have everything. Everything should be on delivery. And then we'll make a ton of shells. I think I'm missing red boxes, red chests. All right, let's make some more red chests, I guess. Okay, cool. And then we'll put in some modules as well. Just make it on speed. You know what? Actually, I don't think that many speed can help, right? I think it only goes up to a certain amount. Okay, so artillery. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying. Iron plates iron plates are really far behind. I should just copy and paste this entire, like, this is actually far behind too. Where's that being made? I should just copy and paste this whole area. And like, since I'm already out of space here to expand this, I mean, no, that's not true. I can expand it here, but I mean, I should just start processing it on this side. I don't know why I'm sending, you know, like, this is just stagnant, right? I should be processing all this stagnant stuff because the train only leaves, you know, the train takes an X amount of time to make this loop. So I'm bottlenecked by the train. While this is just stagnant, I should be processing this as well. So maybe let me take some miners up here and start, or some burners up there and start doing that. So I can have exponential amount. And then I'll put down the artillery shells there, or the artilleries there as well. But let's see how the shells are doing. Oh, they're only 1 each? Holy smokes. They're 1k damage? Holy shit. Production modules only work on materials. Finalized ones don't work. Funny enough, it works on the rocket silo and lab ones that uses multiple stages. Ethan is choosing now to optimize his factory. I know, right? Like, see, the thing is, okay, this is the point I was going to make earlier, but I got sidetracked by myself, is I went long stretches with my factory not producing any research because I was playing offline, and I didn't want to get too far ahead and have you guys not see my progress. So instead, what I started doing is not doing any research online and just focusing on building infrastructure. And so therefore, not enough expansion was done. But anyways, the factory must grow, right? So eventually, we'll expand everything. I think that what I have to expand after I get my artillery set up is this. So we'll start processing all of this stuff into here, into iron plates. And then we'll focus on other stuff after. I certainly have the electrical capacity to do that. Like, I have, how much, my production is 93 megawatts, my satisfaction. What's my most megawatts that I can make? Like, a lot. I don't know what the most is. It's a lot. It's all this, okay? And by the way, this is full temperature or whatever. This is like lowering or something like that. I guess I could be making more out of these than I am. So I guess maybe the next step is also having more steam. Like, why is the steam so low? I need another nuclear reactor, I bet, which I already have. So that's fantastic. So let's put this thing here, right? Or should I put it here? No, it's got to be adjacent. You guys have told me that before. It's got to be somewhere here. And then just kind of route this over. I guess I'll just go like this. Okay, something like that. And then we'll do the more heat plates or whatever, heat tubes or something. Oh, I thought I had more of those. I guess I don't. Anyways, yeah, let's put a whole bunch of these up. And there we go. And then get some more steam going, I think. I think that's the right move, chat. There we go. We got some steam now. And then these things should be working a little bit better. Available power. There we go. Now we're cooking, chat. Now we're really cooking here. All right, so there we go. We improve the power. This is the moment, guys. He's using logistic robots, right? I am. Yes, I am. I have logistic robots. I have like 50 or 100 of them. Remember to take the spent fuel out too. Oh yes, the spent fuel. Okay, so now I'm low on fuel here. I have lots of robots. I don't know why they keep coming back into my inventory. Like occasionally they'll just be like, "Yep, here's some more," and then I don't know where you guys came from. I should make a whole bunch more though. I'm pretty sure I'm making them somewhere actually. I just have one gun somewhere. That's pretty funny. Yeah, see, I have lots of logistic robots. So let's do logistic. Okay. Oh my goodness, I almost got smoked by the train. Holy shit. that scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Wow. Could you imagine? I mean, it auto saves every minute, so it's not the worst thing ever, but I always okay, I got lots of time. I do have to take them out of here though. The trains learn to drive from Ethan. Why are you requesting logistic bots? So I can put more down. I think they're delivering too slow. Oh, they're actually, it's red right now. I guess I'm not in the correct location or something. Okay, so let's go do some artillery fun. I don't know how I'm supposed to carry all these. I don't know. We're just gonna try. All right, we're gonna have some fun with the artillery. I have no idea how it works, but I know where I'm taking it to. I'm taking it to this place. Oh, and by the way, I have lots of furnaces as well. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, also the plates take less space than iron ore. Remember to deconstruct the ones you have the output, otherwise you'll turn them into steel plates. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, I'll have to remember to do that. Yeah, and so I initially set this up as like a quick way to start getting more. Hey, thank you so much for the cheer, Crimson Riots. Thanks again for the stream. You are very welcome. Here's a sip of Esca on me, Crimson Riots, for your 200 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming by and enjoying. Appreciate that. Okay, yeah, so initially I just made those just for having some sort of delivery mechanism. But obviously now that I think about it some more, it would make more sense to have the plates because I'm already like at capacity at that area. Maybe I'll make another train and we'll have 2 trains on the same track or something, delivering plates and what's it called? Plates and ore. But anyways, this is going to be another big infrastructure design. So I'm thinking, like, where's the best place to put all this? I'm thinking maybe in this area here. This is too many cliffs. I don't have any cliff grenades. Maybe somewhere here. I don't know yet. Let's test out the artillery. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna park this. Look at all the dead biters. So they came and attacked while I was away. I think that's kind of cool. The defense is held up. Okay, so we're gonna park this guy here. Whatever. I don't want him to fire. Actually, no. I want him to fire. Not just yet, because I want the artilleries to do all the work. So I have no idea how this works or how far they shoot, but let's see. So we'll do 10 bullets there. Oh, they already fired. Oh, look at it go. Oh, no way. That's so cool. These things stand no chance against me. This is amazing. Oh, but I see what you guys are saying. So yeah, they do. It does aggro them, so they want to come by and attack almost immediately. Oh no! No, I didn't want you to fire. I parked you back there for a reason. The fucking spider again just destroyed my walls. Okay, that's cool. So now, my next question is, chat, do I need to have radar? Oh, here they come. No, the radar, it works through without radar. Oh, that's so cool. Look how far it fires too. So I could literally put this on our train. Like I see it in the intro part of the intro thing. I could put this on the train and it could just go around firing at all these locations. That is so cool. I did not launch a rocket yet, Stringer. Make sure the nuclear bucket isn't full. It was not full. Thank you for reminding me. I did just check. It was like a quarter full. You can make nuclear waste buckets into purple chest, and the bots will always make sure it's empty. Okay, cool. So I have one. Let me make another one. Thank you so much for that tidbit. Went to get a snack to Ethan launch a rocket. No, I did not. There's I'm running out of material for launching rockets, so I stopped my research temporarily so I could stock up. There's a checkbox for that. You get the spider shot not to automatically shoots rockets. Oh, is that what this thing means? Auto targeting without gunner. Okay. Well, actually, to be honest with you, I don't mind auto targeting as long as I'm ready for it. It's actually a pretty cool like supplement to whatever is going on here, right? And then now, chat. This is what's amazing. Now I have nuclear weapons and artillery, so now I can just come down here and just absolutely demolish whatever. Like, I think I'm finally at endgame combat here, chat. Let's see. Yeah, I thought I fired another one there. I guess not. Oh my goodness, that is so amazing. This is just like playing Fallout. Oh, destroy a cliff! Hell yeah! Oh my goodness, there's so many. Too bad they don't stand a chance. That's a little bit overkill, but you know what? We destroyed a cliff, chat. Oh, I gotta put some of these on the Spidertron. This is gonna be so amazing. I'm gonna put all nuclear weapons on here. Okay, let's see how this works. Well, first of all, it's kind of overkill to shoot these with the Spidertron at this point. Let's take this into heavy, behind enemy lines and see how this works. Look, they're all scattered around. They don't know what to do. I mean, I wouldn't know what to do either if I was them, to be honest. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. Literally stand no chance. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I got a little bit stuck. How much health do I have? What's the blue mean? I don't know. That's probably armor, right? Oh, there's nothing left of them. Wow. Absolutely nothing left. So now I can easily, like, okay, chat, do you guys remember me trying to fight these biters for the first time that were over here? It took me an hour of the stream chat with conventional rockets to fight them all. Now I just literally obliterate them. So this is pretty epic. I think it's best to... Oh no! What happened? I got out of the tank, or the spider. I got out of the tank, or I got out of the spider so I could flamethrower them with the spider automatically shot. Okay. Well, we're gonna load up the save, I guess. Okay, so I have to be careful not to blow myself up by getting out of the spider and have it auto target. Okay, so how do I make my escape? Like, let's say if I want to fight these guys on foot, if I just Get out of the spider and run. Oh, then the spider blows itself up. I don't like that. No, I don't like that. I didn't think the spider would commit suicide on... Oh, sorry. I don't want to say that on YouTube in case I get flagged. I didn't think the spider would self-delete if I parked it like that. I thought it would... I guess, you know, there's no... I guess it makes sense that there's no algorithm for that. Like, why would there be, right? They probably expect the driver to be a little bit conscious of where they're parking the spider. So I can't be too hard on the devs in that aspect. Hey, what's up? Lily's here. She's meowing relentlessly. Called it. Well, there you go. You guys got to see... you guys got to see the self-deletion. Okay, Kat wants to see make an appearance, so let me go get her. Come here. Don't go away. You came to me, so it's time to say hi to the chat. Huh? Time to say hi. It's your fault. It's your fault. You gonna sit here all night? Okay, there you go, chat. There is Lily. She's in a much more cuddly mood today. She might just stay here for the rest of the stream. So I feel really bad putting her down. But it's cat law. When a cat is purring on you and she is comfortable, you cannot move or purr. Okay, here she goes. She is moving on her own volition. Okay, go ahead. Yes, that was Lily. Luna is not anywhere close. She's probably hanging out somewhere else. Okay, so let's see. Let me go back and read some stuff here. Artillery has two ranges. There's automatic fire range and the manual fire range. Grab the manual shooter from your hotbar. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to make this mistake again. I'm going to park this guy there. Grab the manual. So the manual auto-targeting, I guess that's that thing. And then the hotbar. By the way, you did say... okay, create artillery remote control. I guess that's what that does. I put that there. Okay, so allows. Let me actually read for a change. And then Kevin said in the chat. Kevin said, when the AI overlords hook up to Ethan's brain to a matrix to run all the weapons destroying Earth, we'll only have ourselves to blame. It'll be like Skynet. Like Skynet. So fires artillery manually from around the world. Okay. So I assume that I turn off auto targeting. I give it some ammo. And then I take the hotbar thing and I go like this. Right? Is that firing? So okay, that's how it works. I got it. So I can go like this. Oh, so I don't even have to be in radar range. That's cool. All right, thank you for that, Stringer. That's cool. How far can I go? Can I go all the way to here? No way, it's gonna hit. So all these guys are gonna come after me now. Wow, that's freaking awesome. Oh no! Oh my goodness, no! I just started a nuclear blast. Okay, I forgot that I only have nuclear weapons on this thing. Okay, that's not... I need to not have nuclear weapons on this thing. It's 100% going to blow itself up again. Not that one. All right, cool. Can I change the Spidertron rocket? I know, it doesn't matter. Okay. That was kind of cool how I saw the nuclear flash from all the way over here, though. So now these guys are going to start coming around, right? Like... I guess in a couple minutes I'll see them come around. That'll be kind of interesting. Artillery rounds have a built satellite in it. Whenever the round goes, it explores the map. That's kind of cool. Okay, thank you for that, Stringer. Yikes, whatever it's called, it works. Nuking himself was foreseen. I mean, to be fair, I haven't nuked myself yet. The spider nuked me. I got out of the spider. to help, you know, flamethrower the biters that were remaining, and then the Spidertron decided, yep, I have this in my arsenal to fight back, so that's what I'm gonna do. Tabby was calm. That's unusual. I think the rent was paid. Yeah, she was a lot more calm that time. Let me read for a change. Are you telling me this is sucker is nuclear? A little bit Back to the Future reference. I love Back to the Future. Oh, here they come. They're coming so slow. They tried their best. You know, they don't stand a chance, though. Back to the Future 2 was probably my favorite. So that's the one where the nuclear DeLorean was introduced, I believe. I used to like number 3 because of the trains. Like, I used to love trains a lot more. But I mean, I guess it still holds up really well. I mean, that trilogy is just so amazing. Honestly. Okay, sorry, let me actually get to work on I don't want to. Can I fire nuclear weapons accidentally? Oh, I can. Okay. So I'm not gonna. No! I was gonna say, let me remove that from my inventory so I don't destroy stuff. Okay. I'm gonna take those out of my inventory for the future so I don't accidentally click the buttons to do that. Click on the turret on the map. Ooh, there's more coming. Oh, there's a lot coming. Holy smokes. Look at this. I don't even need walls. Just set up a row of Spidertrons. Click on the turret icon on the map. Okay. So the turret icon on the map. Like, okay, I click on that. Is that... I'm not sure... Like, I know how to fire it now. Okay, let me do the Spidertron one. Try left click to select, remove to send, so I can right click and send. Oh, okay, I don't know what that. Let's send it to here. Right click to send Spidertron. Okay, let's send it to here. I'm right clicking, it's not doing it. I think I'm doing it wrong. Shift right click to move. Okay, shift right click. I don't know. I'll have to whatever. I'll do that. I'll deal with that later. I like driving it manually, so it's fine. How do I get rid of it? It's just kind of stuck. I'm stuck in all these menus now. How do I get rid of the Spidertron thing? Oh, there we go. Okay. How do I Alt A to get out of it? Probably. Nope. I don't know. How the fuck do I drop it? How do I drop this command? Why can't I just drop the left click to drag? Is there a cancel? How do you cancel? There we go. Okay. I got on this. I know how to drop this one. I've done it before. Escape? Oh, I didn't even think of escape. Ethan harmed the factory more than the biters. Ethan is really a biter in an Ethan suit. There's a pollution icon, remember? Oh yeah, the pollution. Yeah. So pollution. Where's the pollution here? It's this one. Oh, there's a lot of consumption now. Holy smokes. So you were saying click the turret or the artillery. Where are they, by the way, where are they consuming it? I don't even understand. Walls are not needed after a while, basically to... Oh, okay. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. If I just build a bunch of Spidertrons and supply them with artillery, I don't see why I would ever need a wall again. Q escape. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll try what you guys are telling me. So if I have the Spidertron remote... No, so escape pauses the game. Q, that's Q. Thank you. On the map, so the pollution. So let me go back again because I'm let's see. Click the turret icon on the map. So here's the map. Oh, the turret is up here. Ah. Okay, so pollution. That's worker, rail signals, recipe, pollution. Is there a turret up here? I mean, there's a turret. Okay, there we go. There's that turret. So this, oh, this tells me like the range. Oh, that's cool. I never even played around with that before. Look how well I did chat without even trying though. Right? Everything is pretty much covered. I mean, these guys are, yeah, that's pretty much all covered. I did so good, chat, I think. Right? Ethan's got an itchy nuke. Figured you should have seen me play Fallout. When I first got the mini nuke in Fallout, I blew myself up so many times. It was so much fun though. I loved using the mini nuke in small corridors. It was my favorite thing to do. Okay, so everything is good. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, let's go ahead and start building some facilities here. Actually, you know what? Let's take the Spidertron with us because our base can defend itself. I think if I'm all the way over here, I'm not gonna have a problem with this thing trying to blow me up. All right, so now what I need to do is start processing more of this instead of loading it all on the train and have it processed on that area. So the train, I would like to load this onto the same train tracks. Maybe I'll have like 2 trains doing this circuit. I think the best thing to do might be to have a whole bunch of, what's it called? Metal, no, not metal refineries. I'm mixing it up Ani with this. Furnaces. Electric furnaces somewhere in this vicinity. Maybe just a couple rows of them here and just move the tracks over a little bit. Actually, let's try something, chat. Since I destroyed the wall before, can I destroy the cliffs with the nuke? Okay, I can. That's pretty cool. Okay, so but I do have to be careful not to destroy the related. Oh, that destroyed a lot. Wow. Actually, this thing can just fix it. That's pretty cool. I just have to kind of go near it and it fixes it. Oh, I love that, chat. That is so awesome. I do have logistic robots. Okay, so now the question is, can I destroy this wall without destroying too much more of my infrastructure? So I have to calculate this shot pretty like somewhere there. Boom. Okay, that didn't really work. I guess it has to be within the blast radius. Okay, nice. So okay, that didn't work. So I'm just trying to destroy this. So let's do a shot right in the middle and just run away. Okay, so that's cool. Now I can put my furnaces there. Hey, what's up, Charlie? Nice to see you. Let's see. Ethan's. So the biters researched Ethan technologies. So this, so yeah, map top right side. So this automatic range of artillery, but it can go, I think, almost the entire range of your factory. Man, really, holy smokes, Fitz, that is crazy. Like, that is so far. So if I go to here, let me just try this. What you're saying. So I definitely still have rounds in here, right? Let me just check. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Okay, let's see if I can shoot it to here. Not in range. Okay, so it has to be within this area. I see. But yeah, the entire range of this. So if I just plop these down in the middle, this can pretty much defend against these cluster biters, right? But that's pretty cool. Like, I can literally clear these guys out. I wish I could shoot nukes with this. Can I shoot nukes with this? Like, I haven't tried it. But let me see if I can shoot nukes with that. That would be so much fun. The rails are still broken. I hope not. I thought they fixed it. They look fixed to me. Oh, there's someone. No, you are right. Something was broken. Anyways, I'll just do a quick run because my robots can fix it, I guess. If there is something broken. Hurry up. I do have to destroy one more, so I feel bad about doing this so close to my infrastructure, but you know what? It's got to be done. So, boom. Okay, that's quite a bit. That was a little bit more than I was hoping for. But now I'm going to take that out because I don't want to be accidentally firing upon myself. And we'll let the robots rebuild all these rails. That's cool. I do like how efficient that is. I'm gonna have to start doing ghost builds. There's a nuke artillery shell. Oh, no way. Nuke artillery. Let's do shell. So artillery, I guess I don't have that research yet. You know what? That's probably the uranium. That's probably what this is. Explosive cannon shell, uranium cannon shell. It's probably somewhere within that. So let's continue that, I guess. Okay, cool. So just to confirm, I cannot put these in here, right? No, that's rockets. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I'll just put the rest of them. I don't have any more. Yeah, I'm out of artillery. Okay. That's so cool. I love that. So let's go ahead and build some furnaces here. Now, yes, I could copy. I'm going to make a one row and then I'll copy it, all right? I'm going to do the smart technique. But let's reroute these first. This is going to make our life a whole lot easier if I just remove all that. And then I'll utilize this space as well. So I'll turn this around. Let's do right from here. So somewhere like this, I think. How do I click into there? All right, so I can make this happen somehow. Hang on a sec. I don't have to click into it because I'm deleting this segment of the track, right? So, why can't I make that bend? For some reason I can't. For some reason I can't do that bend. That's interesting. Okay, let's do that again. Oh, this must be such a struggle for like the veteran Factorio players to watch. I'm sorry, guys. This is just not. The track placement dexterity is obviously just not my forte. I just don't have that in me, I guess. Okay, let's... What the hell is that? Can I blow that up? I have like a tiny little pond in the way that's obstructing me from building this very important infrastructure. All right, here we go. That's finally better. All right, so something like that, and then all this stuff can go. Let me just make sure this is not... Yeah, this used to go around, right? I don't think this did anything, actually. Because it just does a whole loop. Yeah, it just does a loop. So all this is pointless. All right, so let's build a bunch of furnaces, and then we'll do a... we'll do the thing where we do... We'll do the thing where we copy it, all right? So somewhere here... I think here's a pretty good spot. Oh, I need to build... I need to go like this so I can have power to it. Something like this. And then we'll just copy all this. We'll put... have the furnaces coming in, or have the mining, or the ores coming in here. And then leaving this direction. And then maybe we'll do a couple of those there. And then some of those guys. And then we'll just copy that. Let's see if I can remember how to copy. Should be pretty easy. Okay, there we go. Oh, check it out. I'm a pro Factorio player. Follow me for more tips and tricks on Factorio. Okay, why can't I do that placement? Belt is in the way. Oh, because it's the same direction. Yeah, well, can't you just overwrite the belt? Why is that in the way? Oh, that. I get it. I gotcha. So let's delete this. Delete that, and we'll delete this. It's in the way because these are kind of wrong. They're traveling in the wrong direction. Let's do another copy. Just copy this whole thing. Copy this whole thing and then go like that, right? Boom. Okay. Something like that. And then we'll do another one. Oh, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. Oh, how do I cancel? Thank you. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. Let me see. I believe only cliffs can destroy... I believe only cliff explosives can destroy cliffs. Well, also apparently nukes can destroy them, although not very controlled. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind on that. Ethan's American stream is when he shoots nukes for fun. In late game Factorio, artillery, Spidertron, landmines, all these in isolation are basically I win button, but it's a little OP in my opinion. You know what? It does seem very OP, but I also think that it kind of makes sense for it to be OP at this stage because you want to focus on expanding your factory rapidly, right? I guess this is like what... Oh, they're all out of sync. Oh, I did it wrong. Where did I mess up? Oh, I messed up here. Wow, that's brutal, chat. How did I do that? How did I do that so wrong but so right? Like this is right. This is right, but in the center I messed up. So, oh, because they're all flipped. Okay, let's do a... How do we do the cut? Perfect. So we'll just put the cut in here. Delete that. Whoa, look at that. Look at that, chat. I'm learning the Factorio secrets now. You know, I think it is, you're right, it is overpowered, but you probably, like, there's so many biters that you probably just want to focus on, like, a factory expansion instead of messing around with the biters, right? Like, I think in my next playthrough, I'll be much more proficient at planning ahead, and now that I've experienced, especially bots, like how powerful they are, you know, I should have some more logistics bots in my person as well, or construction bots rather, and they could do this a little bit quicker probably. There's an artillery nuke shell. Yeah, so I think I probably got it now, right? No, this is not shells. Probably somewhere in here. What is this? Artillery shell speed, artillery shell range. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's probably somewhere within this this thing that I have not researched yet. Oh, that's cool. Mining productivity. That sounds like fun. Okay, let's see if I built the rocket. I'm gonna try this again. This copy and paste method again, and then we'll go and see if I built the rocket. Okay, because I did promise a rocket this episode. I don't know how fast or how efficient I'm building that at this point. Where are my miners? Or my things? Okay, let's do it again properly. Boom, boom. Okay, we'll put down only one, and we'll have it going like this. Taking in that, and then we'll do this. All right. So now if I just copy this over and over and over, this should be super easy to replicate because there's no way you can mess this up. Okay, so like that. I mean, I did mess it up with the rails a little bit, but anyways, we're not all perfect. Okay, so we'll do. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Right. This kind of makes sense. Okay, just like that. All right, now it should be in line and then looking good. Now it's just a matter of connecting these guys, and then sending the materials up this way, and then sending these down this way. All right, something like that. We'll have these do a splitter here, and then we'll send all the material into it. Kind of like this. Perfect. And then we'll bring some power here. Why aren't these having power? I guess I didn't put any things there. Okay, so these should be working. Oh, these are flipped the wrong way. Bummer. So I did mess it up, but that's all right. I gotta practice the copy and pasting. I think Stringer said he's gonna give me a bunch of blueprints when we do a space stage run, so I'm sure by that point I'll have these figured out a lot more. But anyways, let me just flip these really quick. I guess I'm out of assembler, whatever it's called. Let me just put some of these down, I guess, to supplement. Okay, and then obviously we need to get this out of here. So we'll combine these, and actually I should go the other way. It's going to be easier to combine it up there instead of all the way down here. It doesn't really matter which way they go, I don't think. Okay, so we'll do a combine here and a combine here, like that. And then, of course, I think in time we'll also like expand this farther. Like, oh wait, this track doesn't do anything. Yeah, this track is pointless. So I don't even know why I did that. That's okay. And then we'll work on for the time being. I'm just gonna put everything in a chest. I guess I don't have any more of these. Let's make some more of those. And that way, at least the production just keeps going. And then we'll do these too. I think I can copy this though. Controls. Can I copy that? Control. I can't copy that for some reason, but maybe if I do this. There we go. That kind of works. It works just as well. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Yellow inserters for okay. Yeah, I know they're okay, but I don't have any more yellows, so it's all right. Dude is using yellow inserters. Shake my... Well, yeah, for the furnaces, they're all right. But I didn't have any more yellows, so the blue ones are fine. With let's see, you are correct on that. As much as fun the combat is, it's secondary to factory expansion. Yes. So obviously, there's gonna be a time when I'm like bored of the combat, but this is all new to me, so I'm having a lot of fun with it. Just to embrace battling these guys while they're still young and not green. Eventually, there's gonna come a time when I have to move on from the combat, and like you said, focus just more solely on expansion. So right now I'm still like obviously the next phase, and a lot of you have warned me about this as well. So this is not totally lost on me that iron production and the plate production, steel beam production, and green circuit production are going to be. I guess I'll wait for this robot to catch up. Would be my bottlenecks in the game. So I thought when I made this setup that I was sort of adequate with my placements. Evidently not. Evidently I still need more. So the next phase of this playthrough will be doing that. But right now I need to get the rocket launched. If the rocket is there, I'm going to get it launched. Without biters, there's no need to build that entire branch of factory. Exactly. You're going to be incredibly efficient on spaced age. Oh, he rotated, not flipped. Might want to think about that substation too. Oh yeah, the substation. I do have some of those set up, but I keep forgetting to use that for the basic builds. Doesn't that track your train back to base? Yeah, the train should be okay. Let me just make sure the train is working, because I know I deleted a lot of stuff. So where is the train currently? Where is the train? I don't know where the train is. Did the train get lost? Well, okay, that's not the train. Okay, it's not at this station. It's not at this one. Did I accidentally blow up the train? Oh, it's right here. So the train is actually stuck, most likely due to the fact that... Wait, where's the engine on the train? What happened to the engine, chat? Oh, did they collide? No way, I think they collided. What are the chances of that? Wait, so did both of my trains disappear? Oh, now here comes one. So, oh my goodness, chat. They collided. I didn't think that would happen. That's why this is missing an engine. Okay, well, let's go place down an engine. I mean, I can make an engine. Hey, what's up, Vibrator? Welcome to the stream. And look, it's me on YouTube. Thank you so much. Cheers. Not even green biters are a problem anymore, Ethan. You're literally the best at this game at this point. I know, Fitz. I didn't want to say it myself because I didn't want to seem too egotistic, but I do think I have risen to the great heights of the Factorio YouTube streamer. But having said that, my trains apparently do still collide, so... Nice to see you, Vibrator. Copy and pasting. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm learning. I'm learning from the greats. Okay, which way was this train going? I don't even remember. I think it was going this way. All right, now it needs fuel. Do I have rocket fuel? I don't have any fuel, chat. What am I supposed to do here? Can I have any other fuel in here? What happened to my rocket fuel, by the way? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get more fuel because obviously there's no... Oh, wait, am I carrying fuel? Oh, if I had my tank, the tank has fuel in it. Does wood work on the train? Go a little closer. So wood... Okay, there you go. So wood works on the train. Thank you for that. Oh, it's going backwards, though. I guess that's okay, right? No, it's not okay. It's not okay. No, come back. It's not okay because... you are definitely going the wrong way now. It's not okay because I need to stop the train at a very specific part of the track. So anyways, you finished this circuit. Which one are you on? You're headed towards... well, anyways, you're going to some works... Whatever. You're en route, basically. I gotta get the tank because the tank has... This guy's still holding the tank. Give me the tank back, bro. Give me the tank. You know you want to. Thank you. The tank has fuel in it, so I can put it in the train. Actually, when the train goes back to the station, it'll just refill itself with fuel. But anyways, now I got my tank back. Move over, Alexander. It's time for Ethan the Great. I like that. Thanks, Kevin. It looks like when you select an insect, when you see an insect without a head for no reason. The train returns and destroys it again. Oh, I should use strange signal. You know, when I built this, I knew this was going to be a problem, but I thought the chances would be so slim that they collide that I would never have to worry about it. Inevitably, it's only been a few hours, like maybe 10 hours since I built that. Does it tell you in Factorio how long something has been built for? I guess it doesn't matter, right? So it wouldn't tell you that information. But I literally thought that would be okay for like the majority of my playthrough. And sure enough, it was not. Okay, so here we go. We got all these bots working. Going to get some stuff for me. Let's check out the rocket. Okay, the rocket is... Oh my goodness, this takes forever. Why is the rocket fuel so low? Like, where's my rocket fuel production? It's here. I have so much rocket fuel. Why isn't the rocket fuel being... Oh my goodness, I had that the wrong way. This whole time, I had this arm the wrong way, which was supposed to be stocking up rocket fuel for here. Well, I guess I'll just pick it up manually and put it in here. Well, that's my bad, chat. You know, like, I thought this was going to be a lot more successful, but it would turn out not to be. Let's do the speed module so I can, you know, help speed this up a little bit. Now I'm out of these things. All right, let's put more of those down, and we'll just put all those in there. Okay, I'm determined to get the rocket done this episode, all right? So, well, how much time do I have left? I have lots of time. I'm going to get the rocket done for sure. Okay, so I need to make more fuel cells here. So let's put these here. This is kind of in the worst spot ever, but let's redo this. Like, this line does not have to be there, right? This line can easily be moved. Like, let's say here. And then here. And then we'll do something like that. And then like that. All right, so then we'll take this out. And then we'll put another... Actually, we'll use the greens. Okay, and then we'll expedite the production to make this happen. Okay, inserters. I need the blue requesters here. Move it back 1 space. And then take all these guys out. This is in the way. Okay, let's put all these... oh, I need to bring some fuel here as well. So let's put those guys in. Oh, not that way. Like that. And then we'll add these to there. And then add these to there like that. Okay, cool. So now we have this working. I need some... Oh, turn these around. And then put some inserters here. Okay, awesome. So now everything kind of works. Probably. I need power for that. Perfect. Okay, put the fuel things in here. And then request them as well. Which one would those be? Request 50 at a time is fine. Okay, cool. So now everything should be working. We'll put the green ones in here. I think the green would probably work better in this scenario. And like, how fast do these work? Pretty slow. Let's do the speed module. And then we'll do efficiency as well. And then we'll do speed here. All right, cool. No, not there, not there. So speed modules and thing. Okay, now we got rocket fuel coming up. So this thing's going to deliver the rocket fuel to here. Immediately, this should get a little bit of a boost in production. And we're lagging behind on this as well. So, okay. Cue the Benny Healthy. he abducted that robot. Yeah, I did abduct that guy. Does vanilla have elevated train tracks? I don't think so. I have not seen elevated train tracks. Like I don't think I can build over cliffs. Let me try that since you there must be a cliff nearby somewhere. Right? I'm not sure exactly where the cliffs would be. Actually, this thing's doing really good here, right? This working quite well. Yeah, not quite sure where I would find a cliff nearby that I can test this out on real quick. If I come up next cliff that I come across, I'll check it out. Oh, somebody already said no. Ethan's factory, it just works. Yes, like Todd Howard said, it just works. There's nothing wrong with it at all when it just works. Okay, I should make some more. I should move these over and make some more of these guys. Oh, there's still a tree here. How old is that tree? Okay. That must be super old. Okay, so more of these guys here. Turn these around. I wish it would copy the modules as well when you do that. I guess it doesn't for whatever reason. That's okay. I'm not too pressed about it. Put these in here like that, and then we'll do this, and then we'll go like that. I don't need that one though. And then more of these. And then what else? I need power here. Let's take these out. I don't need all these power networks anymore. And then yeah, everything should be doing just fine. So put that in there. Put that in there. Put this in here and put that in there. Okay, so that's fine. Again, I'm low on rocket fuel, so this should be coming up quick. And then I have to unload them as well. Now, the rocket fuel here is actually going a little bit farther than I would have liked. I would have liked to have... I guess it's okay to keep that train supplied, but I would much rather, I think, do that instead. You know, have this sort of filled up. Maybe I'll build more. I'll just probably have to build more. That's all right. I mean, this is, to be honest, I think maybe it was better to have something a little bit less fast here at the rate that these are coming out. But I'll make another one. I'm just going to copy it now. I'm just going to use the super copy method instead of doing what I've always been with the manual build. Let's get rid of this tree. Let's get rid of that probably, and then do a copy of all this, and we'll put it on this side. Oh, that's so fast. That's so cool. I love doing that, chat. Okay, so there we go. Now we have a full production. Actually, no, I still have to do this. We have this fully producing for our infrastructure down here. This is going to be in the way. Go figure. Something like that. Okay, so there we go. We got all this production happening. Oh, we got no... Never mind. We don't have all this production happening. There we go. That should be better. And this is now... This should be requesting fuel. I have no fuel, apparently, being on the way. That's unfortunate. Where am I making this? Is there none being made anywhere? Huh. Where was I making that before? Like, where would they get that from? I must have been making it somewhere for that to be, you know, happening this whole time. Solid fuel, some either the petroleum gas or light oil is the most likely. Did I have any up here? I have a whole bunch up here. You know, I'll put these on these chests. And then, like, I don't need this anymore. This is all very old infrastructure. Let me just pick all this up. So anyways, I have some in there, I guess, that can help. Are you scared of our little biters, Ethan? Just make them full speed modules. Okay, you're right. You are right. I should just do that. I don't... Who needs to be afraid of biters when you have nuclear weapons? I'm so in my head, so used to doing the efficiency modules, because you guys always told me to be careful with the pollution. But now that you are right, Fitz. Now that I've unlocked the power of the sun, I don't have to be worried about that anymore. So they get rid of all this stuff too. I don't know why I still have that. Okay, cool. So now everything should be requested to here. We'll just put it on 100 or 50, whatever. Just put it on, you know what? Just put it on max. Okay, cool. So there we go. Now this is still waiting on rocket fuel there. Almost done. Why do I have 2 progress marks though? Let's go get some more of the low density structures and just put them in, because obviously the things are too slow. Where am I making low density structures? I'm making them right here. I don't know what this was for. Okay, I actually don't have any. This is just very, very slow. So here we go again. Let's improve some of this infrastructure. And yes, we are going to do just full out efficiency, because I'm not scared of any biters. Are you? There we go. Cool. Remember early game when chat kept talking about bots? Yes. So the bots are fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. Like I need to have more bots in my inventory so they can work a little bit quicker. Whoa, I'm out of plastic now. I'm always out of something when I upgrade. Okay, so what's the bottleneck here? It's not petroleum gas. It's obviously this production. Oh no, it's coal. It's coal. Okay, well, there you go. That's exactly why perhaps I should be focusing. You know what? I'm pretty sure I have coal somewhere. Let's do a buffer chest here, because I'm almost certain that I can request some coal that I can put in here. Yeah, I have lots of coal stored in various places, so this will give me a huge boost in production here, hopefully. But inevitably, what I should be working on is increasing the coal capacity, because it is running extremely low. Solid fuel seems to be low as well. I don't even know where I'm making solid fuel, to be honest with you. I don't think I am making solid fuel. I honestly don't believe that I am. Let's take a look at my... So I could be using this to make solid fuel because I'm not using it for anything else but making petroleum gas with it. So perhaps, first of all, let's get rid of all this. This is starting to get stacked up a little bit too high. Okay, so my main goal is to get this launched, all right? So, you know, maybe I gotta do productivity here. Because the efficiency is not... I don't need to be fast if I don't have any material. So productivity is probably way better here. In fact, I'm pretty sure somebody has told me... I forgot which one of you guys. But yeah, now that I think of it, someone has told me that in the chat to put productivity modules in this. And I was trying to work on them, but then I got sidetracked and started working on something else. So, okay, so now this is good. The rocket fuel is full here. And I'm making plenty of rocket fuel for this. How's my pollution, by the way? Not even that much of a change, to be honest. I mean, this biter situation is still a little bit wary because I have no defenses here whatsoever. This one I don't really care about. So let's make solid fuel. I'm pretty sure that I don't need a lot of... Just make a couple chemical plants. And then not that one. How do you make solid fuel again? Solid fuel from light oil. I need a... it is the chemical plant. I clicked the wrong one. So I don't have chemical plants, I guess. Let's make a couple chemical plants. I wouldn't even bother with bots for the rocket fuel. Just extend the belts down to the rocket. Oh, okay. You're correct. Because I already have... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a splitter here. Obviously, a splitter here makes a lot of sense, I think. And then we'll just do that. Some trees in the way. I can't believe I still have trees here that I haven't fully depleted. Okay, and then we'll remove this altogether. You are correct. It's so close by that I don't have to really worry about that. So the rocket fuel is good now. Let's put some more circuits in there. I think, yeah, well, there's no point in increasing the capacity if it's not being made enough, right? So this rocket fuel no longer has to be there. Okay, so that's fine. Oh, I still have to get rocket fuel for my person though. No, do I need to have rocket? I don't know why I'm carrying rocket fuel. I don't think I do, in fact. So let's just throw all those in there. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, let's do some light oil things here with the chemical plant. So light oil comes in this way. So we're gonna make solid fuel from light oil. So do this. And then I like to have these so I can walk in between. It's probably not required, but just let me cook. Okay, and then I do that. Okay, cool. And then I'll use some inserters here. Do this and do that, and then we'll put it into like a centralized location or something. Kind of bummed out that this is not it's not equal. I'll just have to live with it for now, and then we'll put it into a red chest. And then, of course, speed modules, because I am not afraid of biters. Oh, I guess it would help if I did that first. Actually, I think even the regular, what's it called, inserters keep up with this, right? I mean, just barely. You know what? I'm not gonna. That's fine. Those go quite quickly. Okay. Let's see. My guess is that your cracking fuel are unbalanced. Yes, they are a little bit unbalanced, actually. You are correct. So what I tried to do to make this more balanced is I used automation for the first time ever to have it so when my petroleum gets low, I start using regular fuel Sorry. Let me try that again. When my petroleum is low, I start using light oil to make more petroleum. And the rationale for that was that if these oil refineries are not working because the light oil is full, then this would eventually deplete enough where I start using light oil to make more petroleum. So it's like a self-balancing thing where I don't really have to worry about it too much. It's not exactly perfectly balanced, but it's balanced in the sense that when this gets too low, it uses whatever is buffered in here. And for some reason, the heavy oil never really gets that full, but I am also using the heavy oil to make more light oil if, again, using automation, if my light oil is full. So everything just has like a recursive effect. So essentially, I'm making everything from the oil refineries. When the balance becomes wrong or whatever, then this asks for light oil. And then when the light oil is, when this is full, the light oil, it turns into more light oil. So it's like boom, boom, boom. Oh boy, we might be out of oil. Are we out of oil? No way. No, we're full on oil, chat. Let's see. We have 500% here, 200% there. Oh, this is not good. Wow, they set up camp right beside my thing. Well, that's gonna change pretty soon here. And I have 130 here. But you are right. I do have to get to this oil at some point. So that'll be my next mission. By the way, how's this doing? No more biter attacks in the last couple minutes, I guess. Okay, so let's get my spider. I'm gonna use the map technique for this. You guys have showed me. We're gonna take the Spidertron, take this guy, and bring it to me. Wow, I love that. I love using the shortcuts, chat. Okay, that's so cool. Now let's go and wreck some biters that are a little bit too close to my infrastructure. Oh, this is getting very depleted. I could probably relocate a lot of this coal temporarily since I'm in this area. I usually use light oil to make solid fuel, says Fitz. Well, I mean, that's definitely, it seems like a good idea. So, I'm pretty sure, now that I think back, I had a lot of solid fuel left over. Oh, Jesus. I had a lot of fuel left over. Oh, I got bots, though. When I was doing the regular steam production with the rockets, right? So there was a time when I used solid fuel for, sorry, not the rockets, for the electricity. There was a time when I was using solid fuel only for electricity, and I had a whole bunch of it stocked up and essentially just on standby. So after I started using nuclear or rocket fuel or whatever after that, then I put it all into a chest. So that's why I have those chests there with all that solid fuel. It's just because I wanted to store them somewhere so it wasn't on the conveyor rail. Okay, it's time for some nuclear action here, because this is quite the large amount of biters. I guess that one didn't fire. That's okay. The Spidertron will take care of them. Thank you very much. These guys are just too slow for me to even care about. Boom. I love that. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's go back. So yeah, oh, what happened to my spider? Oh yeah, I was gonna check to see if the trains do not work over the cliffs. So there you go. Is there any more biters that are really close? Like, these ones are getting kind of close, but pretty. I mean, they must be close here because they destroyed my. They got past my wall infrastructure. So let's go see what they've done. I don't have any defenses there. That's the last thing I was working on online. Yeah, see, here's where I cleared them out, I guess, at some point. Where is it? Oh, it's up here. I have a lot of iron ore here as well that I can utilize. But yeah, I'm fairly certain that they got past what was going on here. I just hope that they didn't destroy a whole bunch. Well, that's just unfair, isn't it? They really don't stand a chance. I kind of feel bad for them now. I might be getting a little bit sympathetic to the destruction of these biters. Yeah, I don't know where they got by. Like, I had a radar here for sure. Right? I must have had a radar. Here's my temporary setup that I just started. So where is my radar? That's working. I don't know. Maybe I didn't have a radar here. That's working. Anyways. Okay, catch up. Let's go. Sympathetic to the eradication of the locals. Wild. Well, it's not fair anymore. Before they used to put up a fight. Now they don't. Elevated rails are an exclusive building for Space Age. Don't worry about that. Okay, no worries. I mean, I thought that they would be sort of like, because of all the cliffs in the game, I sort of thought it might be expected that, you know, they would be sort of readily available, but I guess it's not the case. Okay, since I'm down here, let's go ahead and rebuild all this, because all this coal is gone. No point, and absolutely no point anymore in having these things here. And let's go and, oh, I guess there's one more that I missed. Let's go and add that to this area down here. By the way, I'm going to bring some power. Whoops, I got out of the Spidertron here. I do love the spider though, chat. Like, it's so much fun to use. Okay, let's do some miners here. I guess we'll go right up against the water. Kind of gonna be uneven. That's okay. Not the worst thing in the world. But I want to make sure I get all the coal. So we'll go somewhere like that. Do a couple bends. Something. I like that music, by the way. Okay, then we'll send it up to here. And then we'll do more on this side. And then we'll obviously give them all speed boosts. One there and one there. Actually, if I put it here, I think it'll cover all of it. One here. Okay, actually, maybe I should do efficiency here, because these are quite close to... This is unprotected territory, right? So maybe... Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I don't need to... It's like Marty McFly when someone calls him chicken. What are you, Chicken McFly? Nobody calls me chicken. So I'm not afraid of any biters. Okay, we're already backed up. Look how good this is. Okay, now let's get this rolling, and then I'll make the infrastructure for the rest of it. I just wanted to send it off instead of having it backed up. Where is the thing? It's over here. Okay. I can just do a delete, right? So I could just like delete this. I guess I don't know. I don't know how to do the delete. Whatever. Not sure how to do deletes just yet, chat, but I'll figure that out at some point. Anyways. That's gonna annoy me. There we go. Where am I going to? All the way up here? Of course, literally the only trees that are in this area are in... It's like, you know what, you're watching Bob's Burgers, and Bob is teaching, what's the girl's name, how to drive? And she drives into the only car, or the only tree in the parking lot. That's what that just felt like. Okay, so I'll put this into here, and we're good to go. By sympathetic, Ethan means I miss having more of them to exterminate. I don't think he denied that, what I said. I am not denying or confirming anything. Okay, let's build some more of these. Actually, I think now I can just put them in a straight row, right? Okay, cool. And then we'll do that. And then put another splitter here. And then maybe, I mean, maybe I can put one here. I'm not sure if this is, like, can this reach that other one? I'm just gonna put one there, whatever. Just put a whole bunch. Just put a whole bunch, you know? If it can go down, it can mine something, probably. Okay, need some power. And the power is just going to be a little bit messy just to get things rolling. And then I have 5 more modules. I suppose I'll use them all up, and then I'll put the efficiency on the rest. And then we'll go back and we'll check on the rocket. The rocket should be done by now, I would think. Hey, what's up, Bionic Cheer Shark? Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I mess up your name. I do that to everyone on the first try. Let's see. Ethan can beat the game just right now. Nice. I know, right? We might just beat the game. Like, beat the game technically, but I still want to keep playing to, you know, finish all the side projects I had going on. What's up, Malison? This is hold down shift while placing belts. It will place through the trees. Let me try that. Hold down shift. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Thank you so much. I keep forgetting about Ghost Build. Bionic Heart. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Bionic Heart. Yeah. But here I am trying to make the ch sound. Thank you, Kevin. I told you, I always butcher the name at least once. So I'm sorry, Bionic Heart. It's a ritual that you have to just go through. Wait, why is there a signal here for a thing? It's gone now. Okay, good. Everyone gets the name butchered at least once. And the first time is optimistic. Oh, here's my train. What happened to my car? Are these trains completely ceased functioning? Excuse me, trains. What? Oh, no, this train's working. But this train is stuck. Oh, it's out of fuel. That's right. That would happen if I'm if I'm using wood for it. All right, let's go get some train for that fuel to that train. And the rocket, it's almost done. Let's get that going. And then get some fuel here. The rocket just sorry, the train just has to make it back to the station, and then it'll automatically get fueled up again. So pretty sure it's a bio-niche art. That would be kind of interesting. But unfortunately, Fitz, he already confirmed. Otherwise, I would believe you. It's done. It's just a second rocket building. Oh, so there's 2. So those are. I see what you mean. So there's 2 progress bars. Okay. So I need to get my satellite and launch it. You're teaching him to mispronounce in new ways. Well done, sir. I would totally believe Fitz if Bionic Heart didn't already confirm what his name was. And then I would have literally said that for the entire time unless I was recorrected. Launch a fish. I am launching a fish. I had fish somewhere, but I'm going to just go get some more. Let's launch 10 fish. You will thank us later. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, let's pick these up while I'm here. Oh, look at that. They're doing it by themselves. I love that. That is so cool. Launch the fish. Fish need to see the stars. Yes, I believe you guys. It's totally not suspicious at all. Okay, I'm half convinced like knowing the chat loves to troll, I'm half convinced myself that launching a fish is going to trigger some sort of fish invasion. But also just for the memes. So I'm not quite sure which one I'm leaning towards. but I'm gonna launch as many fish as I can. Hey, thank you so much, Tyler, for the subscription on YouTube. Welcome to the stream chat. Okay, so let's launch. Let's go ahead and launch the fish. Send to orbit automatically? No. So when the rocket contains inventory, it will automatically be sent to orbit. Okay. So let's do it. Here we go. The moment of truth, chat. Is it going to launch or what? Oh, okay, here it goes. That's pretty cool. Look how big it is. That's so cool. Wow. Can I see it on the map? Nice. 80 hours. It's been a ride, gentlemen. You have beaten the game by launching a rocket into space. You can continue playing as long as you like. Although you have won, there's still a lot to do. Grow your factory, research infinite technologies, optimize your production, unlock new achievements. Thank you for playing Factorio. Do I play the credits, chat? Are the credits worthwhile? I mean, I think maybe they are, right? I don't know. Tell me. Bye. See a rocket. Go fish. Go. It has been a fun ride, chat. I'm definitely gonna continue to to improve this this factory, but there's still a lot that I need to. Nice. So long, and thanks for the fish. Nice. Thank you for the achievement. I would have not seen that unless you guys told me. Not really. That was so cool. A lot of fun, chat. Very excited to finally beat the game officially, but like you guys have said, there's still a lot to be done. Just in time, I'm off to get some food. Happy first playthrough finish. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think there's not much left to complete, like at least on stream on this. So I think we're going to eventually. I'm going to play off stream, obviously, to kind of learn more of the mechanics. But as far as the on stream stuff goes, I think Space Age is the next big thing. Now, as far as tonight, I think we'll call it a stream there. That was a great. That was like a great timing as well, because we got the nuclear weapons, we got artillery working, and we got a rocket launched all in one stream, which I didn't think we were going to do. Like, I thought for sure this would be spread across multiple streams. So that was a ton of fun, chat. Thank you for all your help, by the way, particularly in the early game. It was a great time. So, yeah, we'll call it there for tonight. Do you know that reference, Ethan? Sorry, let me go back and read the chat a little bit, because I did get a little bit caught up in all the exciting stuff. But yeah, we're gonna call it there. I'm just gonna go back and read the chat a little bit. Yes, so Bionic Heart says you will thank us later. Indeed, thank you for the achievement. Again, I thought you guys were trolling me, and there's gonna be a big fish invasion from space. Now, what I want to do off stream, by the way, is to eventually get to the green biters, and like play around with them, so I can be confident in my abilities to make wall defenses, because you guys have been making fun of my walls anyways. So I imagine that this level of firepower is not enough for green biters, but I have to test it out for myself, right? So that's going to be like the next big thing off stream anyways. So Spider Bots, advanced Ethan collision avoidance vehicle. Do I get that reference? No. It sounds like I should understand it, but I don't get the reference. Yeah, not sure. Woven says, literally got here as the rocket launched. Time for Space Age. Hell yeah. I'm going to actually buy it right now off stream, because I am very excited to eventually, like, I'm not going to, like I said, I'm going to go play this, continue this, but also Space Age. We'll get to Space Age at some point. See a Stringer. Time to get some food. I've been enjoying your post in the Discord, by the way, Stringer. Thank you for sharing your. I keep forgetting to share my food. Hopefully, well, here's the thing though. My work lunches are not anything to write home about, because when you're working construction, you don't always have access to like a sink, right? So I try to not make stuff that require a lot of like hand touching or whatever. But at the same time, I'm also lazy, so I just pack granola bars. That's kind of my work lunch. And I pack granola bars and protein shakes or protein drinks for my work lunches. So as far as my at-home meals, they're a little bit more elaborate than that. Although my laziness does carry through. So what I should take pictures of is when I go out to eat and have actual like once a month type meals, because those are a lot more elaborate. but yeah, all that being said, yeah, I enjoy the post, Stringer. And the achievement is a reference to what? I missed. Thanks for all the fish. I don't know that one as well. Oh, that was what Kevin was mentioning, the achievement reference. Thanks for all the fish. No, I don't know that reference. Excited to do Space Age. Keep playing this playthrough and you can check out making the factory more. Yes, I want to, like I said, I'm going to do a lot with the factory in terms of getting more coal, expanding this. Like I want to have a very nice factory that I can show off on stream one day as we made the transition to Space Age and be like, look, Ma, look what I did. Or are you winning, son? Yes, I am. See, I got all this iron plates producing. Anyways, you should now have space science packs inside of your rocket platform. Oh, is that how those are made? The space science packs? These things, right? Yeah. So somewhere... Oh, no, I have to launch a satellite, it said. It said I have to launch a satellite. Or do I unload these? Is that what you're saying? If I put this here, well, is that going to start unloading? No, I think I have to launch a satellite. At least that's what it said. So we'll have to... It's okay. I'll do that off stream. It's a famous comic book. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not understanding that. I know that I disappoint you guys with some of my pop culture knowledge and things like that. Now, Space Age fully blind, no outside help, Grim Reaper. Well, so I promised Stringer. Stringer has been wanting to teach me how to play Space Age forever. So... I could play offline I could play on stream, and do a blind playthrough to learn all the mechanics. But I think Stringer's been waiting a very long time to teach me a lot of things. So we'll have to. I'll talk to Stringer and see what he thinks. But I don't mind either way. Whatever the chat, whatever you guys want to see, will. But we're gonna give Factorio a little bit of a break. We're not gonna come back next week. We're probably gonna do Ani for a week straight, and then we'll come back. Well, here's the thing: I'm gonna be going away. You guys, I've already told you this, chat, right? So there's gonna be like a kind of a block of time where I'm not able to stream for a couple days, and then so that might be next weekend or this upcoming weekend. I'm not sure yet. It's kind of up in the air. But yeah, it's gonna be like a couple of days where I'm not able to stream. So I'm gonna give Factorio a little bit of a break and stick to Ani until that period has been passed. So that's kind of what the immediate schedule is looking like. Yeah, Malison, I am working on a satellite somewhere else. So once I'm pretty sure that's finished by now. To be honest, let me go check that. I have artillery shells done. I have artilleries done. I thought I was working on a satellite somewhere, but maybe not. Is it this one? Oh, it's this one, yeah. I never finished it because I don't have any blue. There we go. I guess it eats it right away. Holy smokes. Anyways. There we go. We got a satellite. Perfect. That's good enough. I only need one satellite. Let's take that out. Let's just do there. One satellite is good. So we'll launch that. I'll launch that off stream or something. You can make a factory next time in the desert, Ethan. Promise us. Okay, I will. You're a pro already. No reason to fear. The answer is 42. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The dolphins say that phase before leaving Earth, before it is destroyed. Oh, okay. So I have that book, by the way. I have the book series. I plan to read it. I know. I kind of know what happens though. So you're not spoiling it to me. Like it's been around forever. So I know basically what happens. but I want to experience it for myself at some point as well. Even though I know the outcome. Ethan needs to catch right at home. my the Lily, the little tabby, it's like cracked to her. If I don't put the bag, like if I don't lock it in a cabinet or something, she will chew the bag until it pops open, until the Ziploc portion pops open, and stick her head in and start eating it. It's crazy. Only get space science when you launch a satellite. Yep. We'll have to do that after. This dude doesn't even know what Aragorn is. Do you really think he knows Hitchhiker's a Guide to the Galaxy? Well, like I said, I plan to read it at some point. I do have the, I have the audiobook series. I don't have the copies, so I'll definitely be listening to it at some point. Maybe on my next trip. We'll see. So search so long, and thanks for all the fish. I know there's okay. I will, Malison. I will do that as soon as the stream is over. Let me just put that in my notepad here. If Ethan doesn't struggle on Space Age, we can all blame Stringer. He plans to do it. Yeah, sure, buddy. If you haven't read it by now. No, so I go through phases where I read a lot of books in like a couple months, and then I go a year or two without reading anything. There's a TV show version of it too. No, there's a lot that I haven't read that I should have read before, and there's a lot that I have read that no one has ever heard of. Like, let me actually. Do you guys want to see some of the books that I like to read? Let me show you. Give me like a minute. Yeah, book club stream. Okay, so this is just off my, like, really quickly off my shelves. So I have here Carl Sagan's The Pale Blue Dot. I have here Billions and Billions by Carl Sagan. Everyone's read this, I'm sure. 1984 by George Orwell. If you haven't read this book, it's very relevant right now. Okay, Liftoff by Eric Berger. I'm a huge space rocket nerd, so you guys, this is a great book by the early days of SpaceX from a very good journalist. Okay, this is The Outer Limits of Reason. This is okay. It's kind of, the green screen is kind of messing it up, but it's by Noson Vanovsky, I think is how you pronounce it. So The Outer Limits of Reason. Great book. This is a new one. I actually haven't read this one, but this is on my to read list. This is Buzz Aldrin, Mission to Mars. It's not new like to everyone. It's new to me. And this is a very, very good one. One of my favorite physicists / scientists / astronomer, I think, by Avi Loeb. It's called Extraterrestrial: The First Sign the first sign of life beyond Earth. If you guys are not familiar with Oumuamua, it's this discovered extraterrestrial object that made it into our solar system. I think it was 2018 or whatever. And it was believed at first to be a comet or an asteroid, but some scientists who dare to be skeptical, like Avi Loeb, he believes that it was not a comet/asteroid because of the physical properties and the visual properties that we were able to get from the comet here from Earth. He believes it was an extraterrestrial object, like one that was made by a species. So this is an amazing book. So it's a really fun read if you're into that kind of stuff. But those are just a collection. I have so many more books. Lots of books on. They're particularly focusing on space, science, like a whole bunch of, like, Carl Sagan. Yeah, Carl Sagan is the GOAT. I have seen Cosmos twice. You lost me on Oumuamua. What's the name of the movie where the girl dates a vampire and later a werewolf? Pretty sure he watched that. I don't know. Is that Zombie the Vampire or no, no, not Zombie. What was that TV show called? Something the Vampire Slayer? I forgot. No, I have not seen that. But yeah, Carl Sagan is the GOAT. Oh my god, he reads something you were supposed to read in school. I've given up. He hadn't heard of the Odyssey. Read it, live it, apparently. Carl Sagan is awesome. Have you guys watched Cosmos? Yes. I've seen Cosmos twice, the whole series. In fact, I've seen episode 1 of Cosmos probably over a dozen times. It is fantastic. The first one is the best to me because I love... I'm very interested in space and science, so that's the one that always makes me like. Carl Sagan was excellent at being skeptical about like having imagination about the universe, and episode 1 really is really a combination of scientific fact versus that skepticism that makes space and science really interesting. Oh, we got the cat here again. You probably watched the History Channel series about aliens. Have not seen it. I haven't had cable in over like 2 decades. So, if it's online, I can watch it. If it's not, I can't watch it. Bro, I loved watching Cosmos. That's the one where he searches for the other planets. Is so crazy. Cosmos is amazing. Like I said, I've seen the first episode more than the others, so I remember I have a better recollection of that one than it's been about 5 years since I've last seen the whole series. Because I didn't watch it per se. I listened to it on a road trip the last time, and then the one before that was probably like 10 or 15 years ago. So the visuals are nothing to write home about. I mean, it is from the 80s, so but it's the scientific, it's the facts that Carl Sagan presents in that series, which are really which really still hold up today. Like that, like Andrian says at the beginning of Cosmos, it still requires few revisions to this day, which is pretty remarkable given how old that is. Old Man's War, great read. Okay, let me write that down. I see 2 people in the chat have said that. Let me put that on my thing here. Lily, please do not knock over my... No. Hey, please do not knock over my key light. They already chewed the crap out of the wire. Somebody chewed the crap out of the wire for the key light, and I had to tape it to make it work. So I'm going to have to replace it at some point. Pretty sure that was Luna. Old Man's War, the vaguely reminds me of the sci-fi book about a soldier I read a long time ago. Kevin, old people enlisting into the army to protect humanity in the galaxy. Ethan, in what world do you live in? Is it a Canadian comedian or something? It makes no sense that you stream and make videos on YouTube. You see a lot of science things, but are no nerd. I mean, I don't know. I guess what's your definition of a nerd? Because he doesn't know. Please do not knock that over. He doesn't know who Aragon is. I'm confused as fuck. No, I don't. There's a lot that I don't know, but there's a lot that I do know. So it's like that's the dilemma. There's a lot that you guys talk about, like the Odyssey, which I don't know at all. Like I said, my knowledge of Greek and like mythology ends with Kratos. It ends with Kratos murdering the pantheon. So that's my knowledge of mythology. I remember being taught mythology in school, and I was like, why do I have to know this again? It was like grade 3 or something. Hey, please do not chew the cables. It's so easy to go. It's so easy to not chew cables. Please go chew. Hey, please. No. Please do not chew the... Dude. You can chew your food. Just go get your food. Please do not chew the cables. It's taught as literature, not so much as mythology. Hey, Lily, please do not chew the cables. I swear to God, like this is it's like an expensive cable, bro. I have to work for that. Do you know what that means? Based on your personality on media consumption is kind of what. That's hilarious. If I can see that being, hey, do not chew. Hey, stop chewing the cables. Dude, you cannot chew the cables. Please. Based on your last 3 sci-fi for me for Old Man's War, Project Hail Mary, and 3 Body Problem. Recommend them all. Okay, I'm gonna write those down. I'll take a look. Like I said, I go through phases where I read a lot of books in a short period of time, and then I don't read any for like a year. So I've been trying to transition to audiobooks. So every time Audible gives me like the $1 for a month deal, I sign up for that, and I have a backlog of audiobooks now. But I just have to have like a time and place to listen to them. Mythology is just an understanding of cast of gods, and you know Kratos. Like what the fuck? It's so much sparse knowledge. This has to be the most broken memory. I don't know how you got into this. Like no, someone who doesn't know characters from your favorite franchise. And what a large and in cast number, and I don't know what that word is, sans cast of gods. Ethan needs to be studied. That would be amazing. I would submit myself for study. You are right though. My knowledge is like when you put it that way. I never thought about it that way, but my knowledge is very sparse from different. Like I know some things in like I'm very interested in science, history, and space, but then there's pockets that I'm missing that is very relevant culturally. Like I've never fully read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, although I've read bits and pieces of the story, just from the live stream that you guys have said about the fish, but then I've also seen on Reddit some references that are made to it, and other YouTube videos and such. So I'll like get bits and pieces of it, but I've never went and actually read the whole thing. And then in the case of and it kind of goes like that with everything. Like if I really enjoy a video game character, insane. Oh, okay, let me read that again then. What a large and insane cast of gods. That makes more sense. Charlie doesn't understand. It's not about knowing things we like. It's that he knows a lot and nothing at the same time. See, that's actually a pretty accurate statement. There's a lot that I know nothing about, but then there's a lot that I do, and then it's a very sparse knowledge in between, right? So, but yeah, like I love these type of books. I have so many more of these books, chat, and like this is one of my favorites. Ivy Low. I love, like, it's a hypothetical, right? It's not really based on evidence, it's based on more of opinion. So it's not something that you can really like to understand someone's opinion about something isn't really knowledge. It's just having more of an open mind to take that opinion and to talk to other people about the idea. Same thing with like the mission to Mars, right? We've never done a mission to Mars. Like I said, I haven't read this one yet, but the Outer Limits of Reason is really interesting because, again, it's more of an opinion piece, right? So this is like, it's the synopsis says, what science, mathematics, and logic cannot tell us. So by that, you can kind of sort of, it's just the author telling us like what we don't know, which is very vague, although the book is very thick, right? So there's a lot of information in there, but it's not like information that you can use. One thing that I do know a lot about is SpaceX, because this book is based on fact. I love rockets. They're very cool. So Eric Berger, he has another book now which I haven't bought yet. It's about this one's about the Falcon 1 program. The other one's about the Falcon 9 program. They're like reusable. I think it's called reusability or something like that. And then, of course, George Orwell. Again, it's another one of those hypotheticals, although there's a lot of similarities between this book and some stuff that may or may not be happening today. And then, you got Carl Sagan has... I think I have all of Carl Sagan's books, to be honest with you. So I can't even remember where they all are. They're somewhere here, but if you guys want to see my entire book collection at some point, I can definitely show that off. Not today though, because there's a lot of them like packed away and stuff, and this is just like what's on my shelf. So, anyways, we're gonna call it there. Let's see. He launched a rocket in Factorio. This is proof of intelligence. Exactly. See, like, it takes a lot to launch a rocket. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun knowing a lot of things, and it's fun not knowing a lot of things, because you get to be surprised every day by something. Like, again, I have a lot. I don't know. I was gonna relate this to the trade somehow. Like, I'm an electrician, so obviously I understand a lot about the physics behind electricity and this and that. But how that applies to what we're talking about, it doesn't really apply to it at all. But anyways, thanks everyone for coming by. So we technically beat Factorio. I was not expecting to officially beat it tonight. So this is, I thought for sure there'd be like at least one or two more streams of this. But I mean, not to say that I can't stream it anymore, but like I think this playthrough is pretty much reached its end. Like, maybe I'll put up a poll at some point. Like, do you guys want to see this on stream again? I do want to, like I said, I do want to play off stream until I get the green biters, just to see how much havoc they would wreak on my current infrastructure. Other than that, I don't know if there's like much point to this one, because it's kind of done, right? Like, I launched a rocket. I think it's time for Space Age, so I'll play around with it a little bit more offline, but we'll be taking a break for at least a week from Factorio, and then we'll come back with Space Aged. Carl Sagan got me interested in not only space, but also exploring. Curiosity is amazing. Exactly, Fitz. Yep, exactly. So Carl Sagan is someone who I discovered a little bit late into my curiosity into space. So I probably discovered Carl Sagan because we didn't watch Cosmos in school, I believe. I don't think we watched Cosmos. If I feel like I would have remembered that if we did. We watched a lot of like Mythbusters and Bill Nye the Science Guy, but I don't remember Cosmos. Regardless, so I really got into Carl Sagan at around 2005-ish, which was when I was already beyond like elementary school. Artillery, you guys would like to see artillery? I don't mind setting up artillery and streaming that. But But yeah, it's so. And then when the internet became more widely, when the internet made his work more widely available, that's when I really started to consume a lot of his old lectures, his Q&As that he would do, his the segments of Cosmos, and then of course rewatching Cosmos watching Cosmos for the first time in its entirety and around the 2010 era. And then again, like five or 6 years ago, I listened to it again on a road trip. So that's kind of my history of that. But I've seen every single Carl Sagan video there is on YouTube. Like, I can guarantee you, if you showed me a Carl Sagan video, I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that. Like when he was talking to Congress about nuclear war or climate change, I've seen that. Everything about Carl Sagan. Does Ethanheimer know XKCD? That sounds familiar. Let me do a quick Google on that, because maybe I do. What is that? Okay, no, I don't. A serial webcomic created in 2005. That sounds so familiar, though. Maybe I did. Was this part of Control-Alt-Delete? Like, remember that website that was like the comic website? See, maybe I've seen this before, so the acronym somewhere, but I don't exactly remember. Like, there was a website called Control-Alt-Delete that would do comics. I don't know if it's still around. Carl Sagan got me interested in not only space, but into curiosities. And then Fitz also says, he turned me into an atheist. I'll go to hell. If I go to hell, I'll blame him. Beat Factorio. You didn't beat Factorio. You made the Factorio grow. And the mods, the DLC. You are absolutely right, Colfleur. 100%. Have not officially beat it. By technical measurable standpoints, I guess, by launching a rocket, I have beat it, but in spirit and in heart and every other criteria, I have not. Like, for sure, there's a lot more to do. Hey, Ethan, the head of OpenAI said that we're in a singularity. Now, what are your thoughts on that? I think Sam Altman is not the right person to speak on that. I think you're allowed to have your opinion on that, for sure, but I think that he should focus on making his product profitable instead of like, I don't know. What are my thoughts on being in the singularity? I don't believe in any sort of like, I don't believe. I firmly believe that what Carl Sagan has said about the randomness of the universe, and that we are not like, okay, he also said that we can't really prove if we're in a different dimension, because you couldn't observe what we are. You couldn't observe like a fourth dimension from our perspective. So I don't know. It's a really interesting thought experiment to have to go through that. As far as Sam Altman goes, I think he's not really the right person to speak on that. I don't think he just because he's the head of OpenAI, I don't know if he's the proper. I think there should be somebody else if they're going to speak on being in a singularity or those type of hypotheticals that are more like Avi Loeb, for instance. I think he'd be more interesting to hear his opinion. I'm old enough to have gone from Mr. Rogers in the Cosmos. Mr. Rogers, I have seen a little bit of Mr. Rogers, but I know Cosmos a lot more. To be honest, I might go regardless for how much I've tortured my duplicates. Bro, we'll talk to death about the universe, about the heat death of the universe. When? I don't know. Maybe we'll do I'll start an Ethan podcast where we just talk about the universe. I'll be the Carl Sagan in spirit. I'll carry his spirit and ideas forward. I think we got the content interest for Ethan. We should definitely talk about that in the next stream. Okay, you know what? If you guys want to bring all that stuff up next stream, I will gladly indulge. All right, it would be amazing, amazing to go through all that. We can talk about whatever you guys like during the next stream. What will the podcast be called? Ethanheimer. That would be cool. That maybe I started something. Maybe this is like the spark to start something bigger. What ended up being Warner von Ethan? What ended up being a funny joke for a small episode ends up being just a spark for something a lot bigger. But anyways, yeah, it was a ton of fun tonight, everyone. We're gonna probably call it there. I'm kind of out of frame as well because I'm sitting up now. I usually stream a little bit more laid back, so sorry about that, chat. But yeah, we'll do. If you guys want to talk about like, the universe or singularities, things like that, I gladly indulge any day of the week. Like I love talking about the universe and space and anything to do with Carl Sagan and I love my philosophy. Oh, my headphone just died. My philosophy is that you should always have an open mind and that you should be willing to accept different explanations for the reality that you're living in. So that's kind of what Carl Sagan really tried to drive. Star Talk. I'm subscribed to Neil deGrasse Tyson, so I do watch episodes of Star Talk. I think it's quite funny. They're quite interesting. So yeah, he was really good at hypotheticals, but also a lot of his explanations or ideas or sources of curiosity came from facts as well. Does that make sense? So like, you can't just say like the earth is flat, for instance, and have nothing to back it up with. Whereas he would, if he had, like when he was talking about the fourth dimension, for instance, he's talking about how people in the second dimension wouldn't be able to see their reality from our perspective. So it makes sense that if there's a fourth dimension, we can't see their reality from ours because they would just not exist in the same way that we would think. I think the greatest example is like the flat man, because when everything's in 2D, everything just appears as a flat, like a piece of paper, right? So anyways, if you guys go watch that on YouTube, it's called The Fourth Dimension by Carl Sagan or something like that. It's like a 5-minute video or whatever. And then there's also if you've never seen it, go watch the Pale Blue Dot by Carl Sagan. Like obviously that's what he's known for mostly. If you've never seen the Pale Blue Dot, you are missing out on one of, I think, history's most emotional and like just amazing pictures ever taken. You have like, it's very good. It's only like another 3 to 5 minute clip of the Pale Blue Dot, but everyone should watch it at some point, I believe, in their life. It really puts it into perspective, like all the like when you think of it, when you watch the Pale Blue Dot and then you see like all the wars happening and all the unnecessary evil that exists, it's like, you know what, if Carl Sagan ran for president of the world, I think it would be a lot better place. Or let's just say all the presidents and leaders had the mindset of Carl Sagan, right? Neil is very good at sending very complicated content to the general public, just like Sagan. I prefer Sagan, though. That's true. They're both good in their own ways. So that's what makes them both very good to listen to, is because they take very complex thoughts and ideas and they're able to articulate them to the general public so the general public becomes interested. I think it's a huge disservice to Gen Z and going forward in general that things like Star Talk are not pushed more. I don't know how. So the Gen Z people that I work with in my job have never even heard of Carl Sagan or Neil deGrasse Tyson, which is very sad, right? Like how painfully sad is our future going to be if the next generations have never heard of that? You know, I don't know if that's just a Canada thing or if that's just where an Ontario thing where I live or whatever. Like maybe the curriculum is different in BC or maybe it's different in the United States. But I just find that to be so depressing that like people don't know. Coming out of high school, they don't know about Carl Sagan, you know? I ate food, came back, and you're still going at it. The chat keeps talking to me about it, so I'm here. I do have to go soon. Like it's 11 o'clock for me now, so I gotta head out. We're just chatting about stuff. Yeah, we're not playing anymore. In fact, yeah, everything's still intact, so it's all right. Everything's going okay. But yeah, I haven't really played anything. Carl Sagan was a modern philosopher. Absolutely. See, I missed the question, I think. Don't forget to click like in the memory of Carl Sagan, says Kevin, and good night. Good night, Kevin. Sorry, I missed that a little bit a while ago. I was in a message there. Yeah, please hit the like button on your way out, chat. That would be amazing. I'll be back with a Oxygen Not Included on Wednesday. So we'll do Ani. And then, like I said, it's going to be a couple days where I'm not going to be able to stream. So I don't know when that is yet. Maybe this weekend coming up, maybe next weekend. But we'll take a look at it when it happens. What are some objectives here if you're going to keep playing? Yeah, good question, Stringer. So someone in the chat mentioned artillery. So I might want to set up maybe an artillery train, maybe some more artillery locations, particularly in the southern front. That would probably help me out a lot because I don't have any defenses here at all yet. Maybe artillery to just help push back these biters instead of manually battling them all. That would probably maybe increase artillery production. There's a lot. The thing is, everything that I try to set up from this point forward requires me to expand starting from here, expanding my iron production. Now, right now, since I haven't been playing, it's been stocking up. So right now it's pretty good. But as soon as I start doing something, it's going to be depleted again. I also want to get maybe this up and running, this sent to my base. So, you know, that kind of stuff. We'll see. Maybe I'll do another stream of this. I'm not sure yet, but I definitely want to get to Space Age now that this is like done in terms of what the game developer expected me to do. I would really like to start Space Age. I think that would be a lot. You know, like just getting to the next phase of the content, right? In Germany, I don't know about Carl Sagan before the Netflix Cosmos with Neil deGrasse Tyson. Well, so yeah, I don't know like how it would have worked in Europe, or like, you know, the Asian countries or whatever. I would assume it's a little bit more difficult to get it there because perhaps it's to do with translations and some. Like, I don't know how easily English is understood in a lot of countries, or if it would have to be translated first. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I think that, but like in North America, you know, where Carl Sagan is more known, especially in the United States, I would expect that there's at least, at some point, you get to watch it in school, right? Maybe when you're a kid, so because when you're a kid, maybe you're not expecting the high fidelity visuals that you would normally see on TV. Like it hasn't always aged well in some parts of that. See if it's hear me out Factorio PvP. That sounds pretty cool. I'd probably lose, but that'd be cool. Anyways, see if it's. I'm gonna have to get out, head out as well. Factorio multiplayer. He talks and the base gets built. That's literally what it'd be like playing with Stringer, I'm sure. I'll just be chatting the whole time with the chat while the base just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Oh, look, there's a whole 5,000 furnaces built all of a sudden. Fitz says, congratulations. Awesome stream as always. Congratulations on your rocket launch. Hope to see more Factorio, but for now, I'll allow you to rest. Throw Travolta into Singularity, by the way. And then would you like to get the Space Age multiplayer? So maybe, yeah, you weren't here for that part, Stringer, but I'm going to be going away for a couple days pretty soon in the next 2 weeks or so. I'm not sure when that is. So I'm giving Factorio a break on stream, and then I'll be back when I'm back with Factorio. So the next whatever streams come next will all be Ani, just so it's a little bit more predictable. I don't want to promise Factorio and then not be able to deliver on the Factorio, because I might be taking a couple days off. But like I said, I don't know when yet. I googled Cosmos was in German, free TV from 83 on. That's awesome. Okay, so maybe I don't know. Maybe you know, I don't know why that wouldn't be shown as kids in school. Maybe it wasn't part of the curriculum. I don't know. But anyways, I think that at least in North America, that should be part of it, part of the curriculum. I guess I'm too young. More power to Fitz. Well, I wasn't alive either when Carl Sagan did that documentary. It's basically Factorio Ani. We are the dupes. Okay, just let me know when. Message me in Discord and we can set up a schedule and talk about it. Sure, no problem. Okay, so I'm gonna head out, chat. Thank you for being here today. It was great time. Leave a like on your way out, please. And if you're here on Twitch, leave a follow if you're not already. But I'm pretty sure most of you on Twitch are, if you're still here. Thank you to all the lurkers as well that were here tonight. Always appreciate you guys for your support. And to everyone who came by who may have already left, thank you so much. I will be back on Wednesday with Oxygen Not Included. And by that time, I should have a new video out as well. All right, so see you, chat. See you on Wednesday.